being used to make this show, and we used to have a gasoline thing. We're on TV now. They tell me we're on TV Delmarva, so everybody, I want to let you know that we are now live on TV Delmarva. That's channel 14 over the air or on your Roku device. So it's been quite a morning. It's really been quite a morning. I am just admiring the skill level of all the team that helps me. They make it all happen. We're going to be on 5 or 6 different Facebook pages in a moment or two. Oh, I need to get off. I got to go, everybody. Goodbye. See ya. We'll be right back. I'm holding up the internet now. Now it's me that's the hold up. So anyway, good morning, folks. And everybody, thank you for joining me. This is our first show. Let's give a big round of applause. I would sing, but I'm not licensed to do so. All right. So, Colin, you want to sit down with me, or how do you want to even start this thing? This has been one of our best teamworks ever. Denise,
what a performance.
This is the first picture at Beaches for me and Colin. All right.
All right.
All right. Colin, thank you for everything. Denise,
yes, you're welcome. Thing. And hey, we got the job done. Woo! That's the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes there's issues. Sometimes you just need a different wire. And
right.
We did it. We're on the air.
We're on the air.
We're on
everywhere.
the radio. We're on TV. We're working on Facebook and those things. So we're ready to go.
And I left all my blood thinners at home. So.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Yeah. I can't be any thinner blood. I got thin skin as it is now. So it's sensitive. So, what do you think? We got a crowd already.
We do have a crowd.
Everybody's got along. No fights have broke out.
Yep.
I see Kevin Short has arrived.
Now the fights will
Mark
break
Johnson.
out. Kevin Short's here. No.
So anyway, oh my goodness! I thought he was bringing Harold with him. So, all right, here we go. That's the story.
Well, good morning, Jim.
Good morning.
TV Delmarva is on the air.
I don't even know.
Delaware 105.9 is on the air. We're doing a good job now.
You're doing a great job.
We're pumping it out through the internet.
I am really glad you weren't on vacation this morning.
Really?
Yeah, glad.
I'm kind of wishing I was.
So our first
it's been a good day to take off.
Yep.
Yeah.
TV Delmarva. What's going on with
the
TV
excitement
Delmarva?
level of being here at Beaches is like for everybody is just way up there. Like we are
so.
really excited. The crew, everybody. It's a closer drive for us. We loved Laurel Junction.
That's the draw. That's the draw.
Yeah, it's a closer drive for us, and we love Milton.
I don't know that I'm going to find the bargains outside of here that I found in Laurel Junction, but
there's an antique store down the road.
That's right. There's an antique store.
I don't know if antique stores are in your price range the way when you shop for things.
I love them bargains.
You love them bargains, yeah.
So it's still tax free. It's tax free in Milton.
It is.
So we're in Milton, believe it or not. We've never broadcasted from Milton before.
We haven't, have we?
We haven't. No. We're going to have to get the mayor. We're going to have to get the police chief. We're going to have to get the fire chief.
Here we go.
We're going to have to start all over with a whole brand new crew.
Right. You do it right, they'll just show up here without an invitation.
All right. So everybody's able to watch on TV Delmarva.
Yes.
And you got, you want to mention the new station? The new?
Sure, yeah.
I
Retro
didn't know
TV.
if it's too soon or not.
Channel 14.3. Port your antenna towards Seaford. Rescan. Look for channel 14.3. That is Retro Television. So we are the newest affiliate of Retro TV.
Yep. And,
right here in Sussex County, Delaware.
It's not new to the area. It's just new to you.
Yeah, I mean, it was here before. So when Bob Bachman started his TV station, that was the affiliate he went with, was Retro Television Network. And Lucan Broadcasting is actually who runs it.
Lucan?
Yeah. Do you remember a channel called the Nashville Network?
Yeah.
That was Lucan.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So
cool.
They're real.
Real people.
Real people. They're so anyway, hey Jim, I'm gonna let you get on with the show.
Okay.
I know we're on the radio now, so
that's okay. You can do your thing. I mean, is there anything else you want to say or add or wish you hadn't said? So
I can't take anything back.
Oh, you can't take anything back. So we're on Facebook now.
I'm not sure. They're working on it for sure.
Okay, that's fine.
Colin is down on his knees praying over there. It looks like I can't tell what he's doing behind the TV, but he's on his knees.
Oh my gosh!
He could be praying for help.
All right. So
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you go. Is that all right?
That's good.
All right.
Thank you.
Denise, start lining them up. We got a busy morning this morning. We're here. We're live. Oh, I won't even dare mention the collage. I shouldn't do that right now. I'll let that ride. Give it a minute, folks. Everybody calm down. So anyway, we're in Beaches Restaurant. So if you want to come join us, we would love to have your company. Let's brag on Dry Zone real quick. So Dry Zone will be the first sponsor segment that I do at my first show in Milton, because I think Heather Anderson, owner-operator, her and her husband Bill, but I think Heather might be a Milton lady. I think she might have grew up in Milton. I'm not positive. So Dry Zone is a local company owned by Bill and Heather Anderson, and they're right there in Ellendale on Beach Highway, the big red barn. It's the worldwide headquarters for Dry Zone. And what does Dry Zone do? They do crawl space encapsulation. If you are opening your pool and the concrete around your pool, you got one piece that's dipped down and one piece that's dipped up, and you want it leveled up, they can do poly level for you, okay? I've literally watched it. I remember the day we did Jack Riddle's sidewalk in front of his house. It leveled right up. He was standing there with his arms crossed like, this is not going to work. It works. So if you got some sagging concrete, they can help you. You got a leaky basement, they can help you. They also have another division called Hello Garage. You want to remodel your garage, they can help you. They can really put a floor coating down. I remember they did the showroom at Weller's in Bridgeville. It looks fantastic. It's been there a couple years now. So anyway, they do all kinds of things. So you can learn a lot about them at dryzone.com or hellogarage.com. Good people. If you're looking for a career change, they're always looking to hire good people. So if you got some energy and you're all about customer service, Dry Zone would love to talk to you. What is their phone number? It's 302-684-5034. 684-5034. It works best if you dial it in that order, okay? It's dryzone.com or hellogarage.com, whatever one you want to check out. And tell them I sent you. They're located in Ellendale, and good company. I've dealt with them myself for years. Been very, very pleased. Nobody does it like Dry Zone. They know what they're doing. They stand behind what they do. They'll do you a good job. All right, now, my first guest. Is it picture time, Denise? We're going to take a picture right here. This is for the new Lincoln Post Office, for the wall of the post office. All right, so this is Dan Henderson, and he is here representing many things. I hear that he wears many hats.
I do.
In the town of Seaford. So, Dan, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm excited to be here.
Good. I'm glad you are here. Hectic little morning, huh?
It is. It was a windy drive from Seaford, but made it safely.
The rain's lightening up a little bit for now.
It did.
Yeah, it's coming back probably.
I expect it to. That's what they say. So.
Okay. Now, you being on the council of Seaford.
Correct.
Are
Yes.
you required to measure the height of the Nanticoke River at certain times?
No, but there are people that do that.
For real?
For real. There's a Nanticoke Watershed Alliance. They monitor the river, the quality of the water, and they keep us abreast of what's happening with the river. So, yeah, we're really
I was
tidy with
joking
that.
at first.
Well, I took it as a joke, but seriously, there are people that monitor the river, yes.
Wow. Now, does global warming affect the Nanticoke River very much?
Our city engineer has done some monitoring, and they've come up with a plan.
Really?
For the wastewater treatment plant and other structures along the river.
If the river rises.
In case there is a rise in the river, or subsidence if the land sinks. Because there's two things that are happening.
Oh, I never thought about the land sinking.
It's just not ocean, the level rising, the land is actually subsiding. So it's a major investment for our capital, that the wastewater treatment plant. So we have a 25-year plan for sea level rise, yes.
Now, I learned a lot about the town of Seaford. I went to the Seaford Police Citizens Police Academy.
Yes.
I was incredibly impressed. I mean, the biggest thing, my takeaway was, first of all, they got a great police department. But more importantly, the unison between the police department and the mayor and the town council, the unity was really amazing to me. Like you all were like in sync. Like, we love this town. We care about our people. We want it to be safe. And we want the police department and the citizens to have what they need.
It makes it very easy to support that department because of the quality of the women and men there.
Yes, I was just very impressed. So how long have you been a council member?
I was elected in May or I was actually installed. I was elected in April of 2014.
Okay.
So I've survived 2 re-elections. So this is the last year of my term.
8 years.
Yes. So it'll be 9 years next April.
Okay. And you're also the vice mayor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that position is elected by fellow council members.
Oh, they vote for it?
Yes.
Okay, so they just say, I want no parts of this. Dan, you can have it.
Yeah, I think so.
Or you're the best man for the candidate?
I don't know. I don't know that it's a coveted position because it takes
a lot of work.
a lot of extra work. Yes.
Right. And these are positions where you've been in Seaford all your life or most of your life? Or?
I've lived in the zip code. I've lived in the city limits most all my life, but I've moved in and out.
Okay.
I've still lived in the same zip code. Yes.
All right. Well, good. So what do you want to talk about? You got a whole booklet of information here.
Well, Seaford's a busy place. There's a lot of growth.
Yes,
and,
there is.
There is. We're pleased to have it. We have an economic development team with city staff and some
doing
elected
it.
officials, and they're getting
And it's
it done.
working.
Yes, it is. Yes,
You got
it
a
is.
7-Eleven getting ready to open, and do they have a car wash going to be there? Is that what that second building
I think
is?
there is a second spot there for a car
It looked
wash.
like it
yes.
almost.
Yeah, it's made so that trucks can pull in and do
okay.
Fleet fueling and stuff like that.
Really?
But I think there is a car wash. Yeah.
And then you just open Wawa.
Wawa's open. There's a lot of retail going on, but we're really happy about the establishments that are bringing good quality jobs.
Yes.
We have Amazon who just came in.
A couple hundred jobs there.
Yeah, we've got the Western Sussex Business Campus, which is a new development somewhere near, if you're familiar with the town, the Ross Mansion. It's north of the Ross Mansion. So there's we're building out the infrastructure in that park, and we're also we've also partnered with KRM as a development company. They're going to build two 70,000 square foot buildings to start. And,
Really?
And they're in charge of
businesses will
bringing.
rent a space in it.
Yes, they're built, they're flex, so that
Right.
they can either take the whole thing or it can be
part of it.
subdivided. Yes.
Right. And this makes it so if there's a business that says, I want to go to Seaford, but I don't want to be 3 years getting opened up. This, you've already got the entrance done, the infrastructure, the parking, the roof, the walls.
And a builder.
And a
They
builder.
can build a custom building if you want it, yes.
Right. So, you can move faster than some other entities
That's
can.
been the key is, we're investing a lot in infrastructure. As a matter of fact, our budget is scheduled to be $10 million more than it was last year. It's going to be about a $41 million budget. And most of that $10 million is going to be for infrastructure along
Excellent.
Route 13 and other places to build out so that we can continue to grow and provide
Forward thinking.
quality jobs and quality
Yeah.
of life for
Everybody.
residents. Yes.
Everybody wins.
Yeah.
Everybody wins.
That's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Now, the old shopping center, I call that the Nylon Capital Shopping Center.
Yes.
Okay, it got a new Dollar Tree.
It did. There's some growth there. We're really pleased with that. This is about the first business in that
Yeah.
complex.
In a little
Well,
while.
in about 10 years, probably. There was a business in the back, but up front, I think that's the first new business there in about 10, 15 years.
Are you thinking about opening an indoor go-kart track in the rest of the building?
I'm not thinking about that.
Oh,
no.
I didn't know.
No.
I didn't know.
No, but
All right.
hey, if it, if an investor wants to do that, I'd support it.
It's a big building.
They can do what they'd like, and if it turns $1 and.
So they're allowed to rent it, and if it meets the criteria?
I think so, yeah.
All right. So, what else did you want to talk about?
Well, basically, I just am happy to be here. If you'll
Have
have
you
me
ever
back,
heard
I'd
the
like
show?
to come back. Oh, yes, listen to it quite a lot Saturday
Okay.
mornings. There's a limited amount of time. I'm out running about, so I don't get to see it on TV, but I
Okay.
do listen to it on 105.9.
What do you think of this setup?
I think this is the first time I've seen it. There's much more to this than I had ever thought. I thought it was
Really?
just two guys sitting behind a desk, but you got a whole crew here, and everything's
Yeah.
everything's great. Plus other
People are coming.
other
and going.
regulars. There's Jack.
Do you know
that
this
just walked
guy?
in. Yes, I do. Yeah. Hey, Jack.
They must have let him out early this morning. Jack Riddle.
Out on good behavior.
Is that Mr. Ford with him? Are you Henry's grandson? Great grandson. Okay, not grandson. All right. So anyway, yeah, we'll get you back again. So I don't want to. I know the thing says 0. Don't even pay attention to that. That's supposed to keep me on track. Is there anything that I messed you up and didn't let you get out?
Well, I know you're going to have Mayor Bill West coming
Right.
up, but I would like to give a plug to Mayor West.
Do you know him?
I know him well. We've served together on the Sussex County Association of Towns. He's
Oh,
very
okay.
busy outside of Georgetown for the betterment of Georgetown. So if you're out Saturday morning and you're qualified to vote in Georgetown, I hope you'll cast a vote for Bill West.
Is it today?
That's next week.
14th.
Yes.
14th.
Yeah. So,
Did you notice he's sporting a new hairdo? It's like it's the no hairdo.
Low maintenance.
Now I saw you stare right at my head.
Well, I was noticing your little bandage.
The
there, and I'm,
Band-Aid, right.
I'm
That's
hoping
my
you're
solar
healing up.
panel.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm trying to go green. So I got a little solar panel up here to keep me going. All right. Well, Dan, I do have a question. I'd like to first give you a collector's item keychain. This is for the Weller Does Delmarva show. Okay, you can't get them at the big box stores, okay?
That looks like a limited edition.
It is, and there's a Weller's one. And then the next question is, do you ever eat at Chick-Fil-A?
Quite a lot.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, well, don't go on Sunday, okay? But there's a Chick-fil-A gift card. I'm going to give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwood's. Have you ever heard of them?
Oh, yes.
And how about the Clayton Theater? I'd like to get you to go to the Clayton Theater.
Clayton
sometime.
Theater, haven't done that ever.
Well, they've been there 70
Yes.
years just waiting on you.
Yeah, well,
So-
I'd like to make the trip to Dagsboro and see.
Well, there you go. Well, there's a Chick-fil-A in Millsboro if you need to.
All right. Well, there's
Hey,
one in Seaford. We're
There
proud to
is.
have it.
I know
Yes,
it.
sir.
I know it. So I hope I didn't cut you short or anything, but
No, sir.
and I'm honored that you came.
Well, I'm honored to serve and happy that you had me here.
Well, good. You did a good job.
All right, thank you.
We'll critique you later.
Okay.
All right. See
All
you,
right,
Dan.
go have
All right.
breakfast.
Yep. Yeah. Have breakfast. Dan Henderson, everybody. Good job. Good job. All right. So Denise, you holding up okay? All right. The room is filling up. Jack Riddle, you doing okay? You guys going golfing today? You could have a good score maybe on a day like today. You got a fighting chance. All right. So what was the next thing? Did you want to do the collage, guys, or no? All right, we're going to do the collage. This is professionally made, and the voice you're going to hear is a guy named Bob Bachman. A lot of people know Cool Bobby B as a doo-wop show. So are you ready? Roll it.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Seaford Vice Mayor and Councilman Dan Henderson drops in. The Mayor of Georgetown, Bill West, visits. Billy Johnson from the Greenwood Mennonite School stops by. Attorney General candidate Julianne Murray joins us. TV Delmarva's Colin Walls of Walls Service Center checks in. We are live from the Beaches Seafood Restaurant in Milton, Delaware. And now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
All right, and that was Cool Bobby B, Bob Bachman. Thank you very much. He's probably up this morning watching the show. So, Bob, thank you. We appreciate you and your friendship. And if you were here, we might buy you breakfast. We probably would have. But you're not here, so we're not even going to go over it. All right. Oh, he said I can mail him the gift cards. But anyway, so L&W Insurance Agency, another good sponsor of the show. My friend Bill Strickland owns and operates L&W. And people say, how often do you talk to your insurance man? I actually talk to him at least once a week just to make sure he's in sync and I'm in sync. So it's kind of important. So if you need insurance or you have insurance and you want to get a second opinion, I highly recommend and enjoy dealing with L&W Insurance. It's like the letter L&W, not Ellen. It's L&W Insurance. So anyway, I want to let you know that if you need insurance, he's a good go-to guy. Personal insurance, residential insurance, renter's insurance, life insurance, health insurance, media insurance, liability insurance, billboard insurance, whatever type of insurance. But he also wanted me to make sure everybody knew that he does have a location now in Ocean View. He's been there for a while on Route 26, and he has another one up in Greenville. So anyway, L&W is commercial, but residential. You don't have to have a business if you just are renting an apartment and you want some renter's insurance. Whatever you may need, L&W Insurance Agency can help you out. So I'm going to give you a phone number. It's 302-856-7828. Dial it in that order, 302-856-7828. It's lwinsurance.com on the web. Like them on Facebook if you would. And they're very active on Facebook too. All right. So I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. And I want you to switch over to TV Delmarva. I'm getting ready to have Colin on right now. TV Delmarva or WellerDoesDelmarva.com. All right. Here we go. To my TV audience, thank you very much. We appreciate you so much. We get all kinds of feedback. TV station is just growing and growing by the week. What is it? My hair? Oh,
Yeah, we got
ready?
to adjust it. It's cutting top of your head off.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
fine, but yeah.
Let me shrink down.
Duck down
All
a
right,
little.
there we go. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Colin, how you holding up?
Good. We were just commenting how nice this looks behind us. This backdrop. It's
It
all
does.
the gray, so this is.
I need
it's a
new
good looking
banner.
restaurant.
I'm looking for a new banner sponsor because I need to put the TV Delmarva logo on there. Mm-hmm. And some other things. And then we're going to call this the something studio. I don't know exactly what.
The
we're
something studio.
Right, like I heard some shows, they have a studio sponsor. So
Okay, so
anyway.
you're looking for a studio sponsor.
I'm looking for an
Table
everything
sponsor, banner
Right,
sponsor, right.
When my little head gets better, I'm going to toupee sponsor.
You should have got Disney Band-Aids or some other corporate
wasn't-
Band-Aids, and you could have got them to sponsor it.
You know how long it took me to get the right size Band-Aid to not freak people out at my little dimple up there? Because my head got sewed up, and now there's like a dimple.
I mean, I see
You
you're
can put
setting
a-
a trend here. Everybody's wanting to do
Look
it.
at Donald.
Right.
Look at Donald. Right, he's trying
It's
to be
the cool
trendy.
thing to do.
And we're going to have Bill West wearing
Shave
a
your head.
Band-Aid on his head.
Right, shave your head and
It's
put
the
a
cool
Band-Aid
thing to
on
do.
it.
We're
Right.
the follically challenged group of people. I'm vertically challenged and follically challenged. So,
So anyway.
and we let's not exclude Kevin Short. He's
That's
in the
right, he needs to
follically,
get- right.
follically challenged group also. Oh, and Brad and Charlie.
Yeah.
All right, we got a crowd here. All right. So anyway, how you holding up?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Everything's all good now. We're good to go. And
People getting their food orders in?
I believe they are. Kiki's over here.
Okay.
She's doing a great
Oh,
job.
look, she's handing
They have
out menus.
menus, yeah.
There
Yeah.
we go.
That's the best way to start.
That's the best way to start
Like
with a
she's
menu.
experienced at this.
Right,
You give them a menu,
right.
then let them order.
So they're all back in the kitchen now. What do they call it here? Made from scratch, in other words,
Yeah.
And so they really do a good job. I have raved about these pancakes.
Oh,
You
they're
know?
good. I had some the same day you did. They
Yeah.
are really good.
Yep, they are.
Did he say
So-
like 11 different ingredients or something in
It
it?
might have been 9, but
Nine.
9 or 11.
Yeah.
I think you're mixed up with Kentucky Fried Chicken.
11 herbs and
11
spices, yeah.
11 herbs and spices,
Right.
but you're close.
But there's a lot of it. There, you can taste that it's different,
No doubt.
and it's really good.
They're really good. Let me
They
say
are.
it again. I woke up Wednesday morning and I thought I'm going to start
You're
a
gonna
group of
drive
people
over
meeting
here.
on Wednesday morning for breakfast
Over here.
over here. And then I
Peaches.
realized they're only open for breakfast on Saturday. They open at 7 on Saturdays and 8 on Sundays.
Right.
Okay, so we would have to either start a Saturday. So this is it. We're starting a Saturday breakfast group right here, and you can be part of it if you want. So
Great idea.
a great idea. And we're
Yeah.
going to give out free mints with all purchases, and I've got a total of 3 here
Yeah,
to give
4.
away.
Or you're
4.
keeping one for yourself.
Oh, where's the fourth
there's an
one?
empty one. Oh, yeah, there's
now
4.
there is 4. Colin always corrects me. Okay, I thought it was 3 mints, but it's actually 4.
You're trying to create demand for it by thinking there's a less than
And
there
then you'll
actually
be
is.
so pleasantly surprised when there is a fourth
Exactly.
mint. You know what I mean? So, like,
Right.
all right.
So anyway, TV Delmarva, we're on TV Delmarva, Channel 14. How can you get TV Delmarva?
Tell
Point your
us.
antenna towards Seaford.
Tell us, old wise one.
If you have a rooftop antenna, point it towards Seaford, rescan, look for Channel 14. You're going to see 5 channels come up there.
Wow.
We're adding more all the time.
That's amazing.
Our newest channel is 14.3 Retro Television Network.
Mm-hmm.
We've had some people, reach out to us, say, hey, I've been waiting for this channel
Yes.
to come on. We've been looking for it.
Over the
So-
air is the big thing nowadays. Didn't you tell me the other day you could just hook up an antenna up and get like 30, 40 channels?
In Georgetown, at our
In
studio.
Georgetown, okay.
Our antenna is 15 feet up, maybe, something like
Really?
that. And we get 40 plus
I thought it was
channels.
16 feet, but you're saying it's 15 feet?
It's 15-ish.
Okay, all right, 15-ish.
I don't want to go over the height limit for Georgetown
Oh.
because I don't want to get any notices
Right.
in the mail or
That's
anything.
right.
You know?
15 too.
Right. There could be a 15-foot height limit. I'm not sure, but
There might be.
We've got an antenna about 15 feet up, and we
Right.
get 40 channels over the air.
Really?
I mean, that's amazing.
And it's
it really
free.
is. And it's absolutely free. I mean, you got to pay for the antenna, or
Oh,
you can
wow,
get somebody
okay.
else to pay for it. But
Right. There's probably a government program out there
there might be a government program, or there should be one. Yes.
for free
Yeah.
antennas.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
this could be the new platform for incoming
Candidates
for the town
campaign
of Georgetown. We could get free antennas.
over-the-air antennas for everybody.
Right.
Hey,
That only pick up channel 14.
that's man, it's just getting better all the time.
Right.
Gosh,
So anyway, Channel 4, if you can't get us over the air, go to your Roku. If you've got a Roku TV
Yes.
or a Roku player,
Yes.
search for TV Delmarva on there, and you'll find our channels there as well.
and a Roku is a device, not an animal, right?
A Roku is a device, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right. All right. So he's ready to hold that sign up, but let's just squeeze
ready
one
to
more
get you
thing
on the
in.
air.
Oh, it's been a morning, hasn't it?
It has. It's been good though. Like it's a good morning. Like
Yep. It's
Everybody
been real
knew what their
good.
job was. We got it done, and
we worked as a team.
that's right.
By
yeah.
golly.
Yep, and there was no speeding tickets issued this
And it
morning
was
either.
nothing new for us having an opportunity before the show starts.
Right.
You know,
It's
it's always.
That's why we get here early.
That's why we get here early.
Yeah.
That's
we
right.
we can set up in about 20, 25 minutes.
And you know, Emery West was supposed to be here. Emery, where are you? He's not here. Told us he was going to be here, but I would bet you, being the public servant that he is out there in the rain, still rolling out the sidewalks in Milton.
Most likely, yeah.
Knowing him.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
Emery.
just amazing.
Right, yep.
But Snooky made it. So
did make
we're
it,
glad
yeah.
he's here. He said Emery can have that rolling out the sidewalk job. Snooky don't even believe it's a real
He retired
job.
from Del Dot a long time ago.
He
He
did,
doesn't have to do
didn't
it
he?
anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. So are we on the radio yet? Well, then that's fine. We'll just continue on.
hang out here.
By golly, we'll talk to our big audience here.
Jim, do you have keychains to give away
I
today?
do. I have the
How
collector's
do you
edition.
Get one of these keychains. I've got a few.
First, you just
TV
spend a
Delmarva
little money
keychains.
with me. No, you just have to come on the show.
Okay.
This is the Weller Does Delmarva one. So people tell me I don't age much. Okay, and so
It's awful nice of them.
it's the ones that love me. and my animals seem to still recognize me, so I'm pretty good. This is no joke. My animals can recognize my vehicle coming down the road.
Oh, I'm sure.
They get
Sound of it.
excited.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
all right.
All right.
I'll see you, Colin.
I'll see you. I'll be
Get
back.
out of here, by golly. All right. So anyway, we're sitting here. Where is here? It's right in Milton, Delaware, and we're inside. We're inside Beach's restaurant. It's going to take me a while to not say Laurel. I see Chris Callio. He's one of the smartest people in Laurel, he told me. In other words, you know, I'm just messing with it. I'm just. Oh, gosh. Well, it's just like, you know, Steve Grossman tells me he's one of the smartest Delawareans I'll ever come across. So we have a good time giving everybody a hard time, okay? So that's what we do. We have a good time giving everybody a hard time. Because, you know, if you can't grow hair, you need to at least be able to laugh, all right? All right, we're going to take a picture real quick. Here we go. You ready, Denise? Yep. Two follically challenged geniuses. All right? Our teachers held a party when we graduated high school. Bill, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, Jim. Doing
Thanks
good.
for coming.
Well, thanks for having me.
Quite a ride from Georgetown to
Oh,
Milton.
yeah. It took me a long time to get here, but
Faye,
I'm here.
Faye steered you in the right
Yeah,
direction?
yeah. Faye led me on the way. So.
How long you two been together?
43 years.
43 years. How'd you meet? In high school?
Yep. Yep.
No kidding. For real?
Yep.
All right. Well, you married up pretty good.
Yep. Yep.
Well, good job.
She made me what I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, good. Keep him that way. He's a good man. So you're the mayor of Georgetown.
Yes, sir.
And how long you been the mayor?
I've been mayor for 8 years.
8 years. Wow, good job.
Thank you.
And the past
Thank you.
few years, I admired you. I would hear you and watch you and how you have said, you know, I don't want one business to suffer, and I want to do all I can as the mayor to pivot and think on my feet and figure out a way. And I want to commend you just as a businessman. I only have a business in Georgetown, but I just watched you work extra hard to make sure people could survive and people could navigate through those challenging times we had
Yeah,
over the
well,
past year.
thank you
too.
very much. Yeah, that was my goal when COVID hit, was to make sure we never lost a business.
But I mean, you even had a parade.
And we never lost a business.
Right,
They-
and never lost a business,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
How
So
was that? So,
And we don't have an economic development group or anybody that does our economic development
Okay.
situation, but me.
but you,
When I come on and made mayor in 2014, I saw that there was no push to get businesses to Georgetown.
Okay, if they
And-
made their way, they made their way.
Right,
But
and a lot of the problem was with engineers and developers, because if they were tired of the old pattern where they go to Georgetown, they wouldn't get any help, and they just go somewhere else.
just moved on.
So when myself and Chris LeCate's going in there, we made like cheat sheets for engineers and developers.
okay.
Say, hey, here's the way to do things, and if you can't do it this way, you have to fall over here in this group.
Right.
And by doing things like that, we showed them that we cared. We showed them that we wanted their business there, and things opened up. And they also knew that they could call me anytime when they had a problem, and I would work through it. The fine example of that is the new Wawa that's coming.
okay,
The Planning Commission was not going to allow Wawa to have their charging stations because we didn't have code for charging stations. They were going to make them fall under the fueling station guidelines.
Oh, okay.
And you know what the setbacks are
right.
for gas pumps.
Right.
And I said, no, we're not going to do that. And they said, well, we don't have anything else to go over. I said, what'd you go over at Rural Farms? Because Rural Farms has charging stations. They said, no, they don't. I said, you better get out there and ride.
Wow.
When they saw that, they thought, Mayor's right. We've got to help them get their charging stations and things like that you have to work through to make people happy. And when you make them happy,
that was a great observation.
When you make them happy, they spread the word.
They spread the word. Yep. So Wawa's coming.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And Georgetown is just steadily growing and so on. So the election is actually next Saturday.
Next Saturday, yes.
All right. And so you're asking for people's support?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
What if somebody says, Bill, I want to meet you, or I've never talked to you, or I didn't even quite know who you were, or whatever, I just moved here. How accessible are you?
I make myself very accessible.
Okay.
On the business cards for the mayor, I put my cell phone number to where
Okay.
people can call me at any time.
Okay.
And I'm receiving calls all day long and most of the night too. We've got people that don't have housing. And I had a woman call me the other day that is living in her car with her 15-year-old son.
Wow.
And can't find housing. And she says, and she was from Dover. And she says, I've heard your name, and I wanted to give you a call. And she called me, and I sent her to 4 different locations in Georgetown to try to get housing. Now, she's on a list right now,
Right.
but I think there's a good possibility she's going to get housing
But
very
she didn't
soon.
know where to go in the first
Right.
place.
Exactly right.
Well, that was nice.
Exactly right. So, and the homeless situation, we got a bad homeless problem, and
Yep.
it's because they've all come there for the resources in Georgetown, the alcohol and the drug abuse and things of that nature, and they're living in conditions that nobody wants to live
Correct.
in.
No matter
in the woods
how they
and the
got
town.
there.
That's right.
It's
That's
still
right.
no way to live.
We've got the opportunity now to do pallet shelters, which is a small, like 4x6 or 6x8 building for each one of them with 2 beds with air condition and heat. And we're
Really?
going to set up a community with them in there. It's going to be controlled by, to me, it's like a beach facility because you're giving them a controlled environment that they're going to be protected. Nobody can just walk in there.
Okay, that's
And
good.
we feel that by doing this, we're opening up the opportunity for them to get back on their feet.
Hand up.
We're going to put a center in the middle of it for their alcohol, for their drug, to teach them how to maintain their checkbooks. We're going to give them the resources to get back off the streets and get into housing.
Right.
And we're hoping by starting this that the other towns will catch on also and say, hey, this worked in Georgetown.
Right.
It'll work in our
So it's
town.
like a pilot program.
Yes. Yeah, that's what it's going to be.
When might this start?
Well,
In other
it's going
words,
before
a year
council.
away, or-
It's going before council right now. And with the ARCA money, the town manager and I looked at it and we contacted the state to see if we could use some of the ARCA money to help this program.
Okay.
And we were going to give them $500,000 to buy all the housing.
Okay.
That's 40 houses.
Okay.
And with them 40 houses, they would belong to the town of Georgetown. They wouldn't go out of town. They would stay in Georgetown for the rest of their lives.
Really?
So if
Wow.
this outfit that's doing it falls through and another outfit wants to take it over, there's the housing available for them.
Good thinking.
So the council is mixed feelings right now.
Okay.
It's probably going to come to a vote Monday night.
Okay.
And we need it now.
Right.
We need to help them. I've tried feeding them, but by feeding them, all they've done is taken their money and gone and bought more drugs.
Right.
We tried to put them in the hotel during COVID. Out of 40 people we put in the hotel for COVID, 15 of them took housing.
Okay.
So you can see that there is a possibility of
Right.
them converting to wanting to be in a
Right.
house. And the other one's referred back to the woods.
Okay.
But this is an opportunity to give them something that they haven't had and to get them off the streets and get them into a dry environment.
And then get them working and get them.
That is correct,
Get
sir.
them to be tax-paying citizens.
That is correct. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So how do people reach you? You want to give out any
Yeah,
numbers? or
cell
what?
phone number,
Okay.
302-236-9955.
All right, and that's Bill West. And so let's switch gears real quick. Have you used the motorhome yet?
No, but we are planning the day after the election to go to Lancaster.
Okay, there you go. Wow. Now you're going to eat at one of those buffet restaurants?
Oh,
over there?
I've got to. I got to preserve my image.
Don't want to waste away.
That's it.
Don't
That's
want to waste
it.
away.
That's it.
All right. So, but I believe you got some grandkids and you love your grandkids
Oh, yeah.
and want to go see them. And so
I'm very
excited
happy,
for you.
Jim. I'm very happy with what I've accomplished in Georgetown, and I want to continue that.
Yeah.
But it's up to the people.
It's up to the people.
It's up to the
Yep.
people.
Well, so next Saturday is it.
That's
so
it.
Mark
That's
your
it.
calendars and don't forget. And if you can't vote, call somebody you know that can.
That's right.
You know, give them a.
Everybody knows somebody in Georgetown.
Everybody knows somebody. It's 16 miles from everywhere.
That's right. That's
All
right.
right. Well, I got a couple gifts for you. I'm going to give
Okay,
you
sir.
a Weller Does Delmarva keychain.
Oh, my goodness.
A regular Weller's Utility Trailers keychain.
They're going on the motorhome key.
I'm going to give you 2 gift cards. So one is for your better half
Okay.
to Chick-Fil-A. You've heard of
Okay.
Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, I love
All right.
Chick-fil-A.
And I want you to have a date night and take her to the Clayton Theater.
Oh, my goodness.
And then you can go to Vanderwyn sometime. Is that okay?
Yes, yes.
So that's like it's everything.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay? The only thing I could do is offer to go with you, but that's okay. I
Yep.
want you two to go alone.
Thank you for having me, and
Okay.
I'll come back again if
I
you'll have
appreciate
me.
all you've done. I've watched you work hard. I have witnessed you doing good things in the community. I think I like you, and I'm glad you are there. I think I like you.
Okay,
No,
all
I know
right.
I like you. Good job. All right.
All right,
I'll
thank
see
you,
you,
sir.
Bill. Take
All right.
care. Bye-bye. All right, there he goes, Bill West, everybody. If you don't know him, get to know him and help support him. Pretty popular guy. Vanderwins, you heard me mention Vanderwins. We love Vanderwins ice cream. Okay, so we're really busy here today, so I'm going to give out a different phone number for free gift cards to Vanderwins. I got to write this down. This is for 2 Vanderwins gift cards. If you want 2 Vanderwins gift cards, you got to call the new number. It's 302-751-5001. Now, you do need to dial it in that order, okay? 302-751-5001, and just say, Jim, you got to tell me why you're calling, because it's a voicemail. Just say, Jim, I want 2 gift cards to Vanderwins, okay? You pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. We'll give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwins, okay? Denise, I saw somebody else you need to give a card to. It's the young man over there at the end of the table. Robin, I think is his name. If you would give him one, I would appreciate it. All right, so Vanderwins, we're giving them away. 2 gift cards to Vanderwins. You call the super secret number 302-751-5001 and leave me a message, and I'll set 2 aside for you at Weller's in Bridgeville. We're pressed for time, or else I'd take phone calls today. Listen to me. I want to talk about Blue Hen Fuel. People say, Jim, you are really talking about Blue Hen Fuel. I am. It's a great guy, great company. Sponsor segment, CP King. A lot of people knew him. They knew his uncle, Charles Harding. CP took over the business, been in business over 40-some years, serving our community. They are big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you, okay? So I just want to let you know that if you need propane or heating oil or you need gasoline, so anyway, whatever you need, whatever you may need, diesel fuel, gasoline, heating oil, propane. And I never knew about this, but well, let me tell you about the gas grill special, first of all. If you got a gas grill and you got one of them 20-pound tanks, this is the last month he's going to do it, because you all know fuel is just going up and up and up. But he will refill your 20-pound tank for $12. Let me say I got that right. $12 just for the month of May, and that's it. That's it. After that, just for the month of May, okay? So anyway, Denise, thank you very much. You're doing a great job, okay? But with that said, I'm just letting you know that if you want to get on their budget program, okay? So this is like, for example, you know, later in the year when it starts to get cold, you're going to get a delivery of 200 or 400 gallons of propane or heating oil, and you're going to have sticker shock, okay? This is how you can make life a little more simpler. You get on the budget plan, and so maybe now you pay $100 a month or $200 a month, and you let that accumulate, and you do that maybe over 11-month period, and that way when you get that big bill, you've already kind of stocked some money ahead to do it. So they have a budget plan. If you want to talk about that or learn about that or have them analyze, you know, your fuel needs, they will help you and talk to you about that. They do have a small delivery. Like I have had some people say, well, I don't want to buy 100 gallons right now or 200 gallons. They will deliver as small as 50 gallons if you are interested in that, okay? Price matching. CP told me, he said, look, if you got a customer that, is buying it somewhere else and they think they got a better deal, they'll show you show them what you're paying. He is interested in price matching. He wants your business, okay, is what he's saying. He's out for business. He wants your business. So if you buy propane, if you buy heating oil, if you buy diesel fuel, you buy gasoline, he is open-minded in talking to you. They take credit cards, of course. They're very competitive. They're good, friendly people. They're open Monday through Friday. They're right there in Lincoln, okay? It's called Blue Hen Fuel, phone number 302-424, and then it is 4328, which just happens to spell the word heat. 424-4328, okay? It's bluehenfuel.com, and they're on Facebook too. Like them there. CP, good morning. I hope you heard the commercial, and thank you for your support. I call him every month and say, how are we doing? He says, you're doing a good job, Jim. So we appreciate that. People that advertise on my show, let me tell you that one common thing that they say to me all the time. Had somebody say it just the other day. I'll be somewhere and somebody will talk about you, talking about me, and so on. That's all you want out of advertising. I can't guarantee anybody's going to spend money or do anything. It's all about connecting the dots, networking. So if you ever want to advertise on the show, we do these 10-minute interviews. I'd be glad to, sell you some time. We are booking up into August right now. August, what's after August? September? Yeah, August and September. So if you need to be on before then, I don't know what to tell you. All right? Linda Bosco is not here today. I cannot believe she bailed on me. No, she's doing something real important. So, Linda, Jim, we miss you very much. And I believe David Bosco is celebrating a birthday today. I think it is. My daughter, Jenny. For a lot of people that don't know this, there's a thing called sign gypsies. You've seen where they put signs up in people's front yards. Those are my daughters. My daughter, Kim, is Sign Gypsies of Delmar. I think she does Delmar and Laurel and Salisbury and Annapolis, Maryland, and everywhere. And then my other daughter, Jenny, does Greenwood and Milford and I think Georgetown and Milton and so on and so forth. So if you have an event coming up and you need a sign in your front yard, it's Sign Gypsies, okay? It's my two daughters. So they work night and day because they do it like at 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And you wake up in the morning and there's a big sign in the front yard that says, congratulations, Mayor Bill West, or something like that. You never know what it's going to say. So anyway, it's Sign Gypsies of Delmar and Sign Gypsies of Milford. If you would look them up on Facebook and like their page, I'd appreciate that. And this was a sponsor segment, okay? So I'll send them a bill for that time. All right, what else is next? You know what's coming up before you know it is 10 o'clock this morning is coming up before you know it. And Wilson's Auction has a big auction today. Huge. And you know the best day to get a bargain at an auction is a rainy day. Because sometimes the crowds aren't as good and you'll be able to steal something or get something for nothing. I don't mean steal something, but get a bargain. But anyway, Wilson's Auction has an auction today. They have been sponsoring the show for a long time. Dave Wilson, good morning, and thank you for your support of the show. He's also my state senator. He's just good guy all the way around. But so they've got a big sale today starting at 10 o'clock. Every Saturday, inside, outside, it'll go all day and into the evening, okay? Then on top of that, Tuesday nights, they have an auto auction at 6 o'clock, all right? And then on May 20th, now that's not far away, May 20th, they're having an off-site auction. That's a Friday at 11 o'clock over in Harrington. Over in Harrington, they're having an off-site auction, and they're selling some land. So you can learn about that at wilsonsauction.com. And then on top of that, Memorial Day, which is also not far away, which is a Monday, they're having a huge Memorial Day auction. So anyway, check it all out at wilsonsauction.com. If you like to buy stuff, it's a lot of fun. If you got something you want to sell, they'll take whatever you got and turn it into cash. It's that simple. wilsonsauction.com. Dave Wilson, thank you for your support. Another good supporter of the show is my friend Josh McNeal, Mcneal's Paving. You hear me talk about him each and every week. And he said, Jim, just remind people, get on the schedule. Get on the schedule. Mcneal's Paving is busy. It's a busy year. The weather has been weird, so it's backed up things. So, rain and days like that, they can't get stuff done. So they've gotten full. So if you need some blacktop work done, whether you got some cracks you need filled, whether you got a driveway that's you're tired of it being muddy or whatever, and you just want it blacktopped, now's the time, okay? Prices are never going to be better. So anyway, he's competitive, he's knowledgeable, he's friendly, he's pleasant. I love dealing with Josh. He's honest. He shows up when he says he's going to. He does a good job. And so whether you need a brand new blacktop, you need some repairs or maintenance, or you just want to talk about it and get a quote, he will help you out. So it is McNeil's Paving, and his phone number. What is the phone number? I'm going to give you Josh's cell phone number because I want somebody to call him this morning and at least say good morning. It's 302-745-0021. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, but let's do that. 302-745-0021. Josh McNeil, McNeil's Paving. Okay, he'll do a good job for you, okay? So with that said, has Donald ordered breakfast? Have you ordered your breakfast? Scrambled eggs and so on. I saw a gentleman named Butch, and he's got a friend with him. They would be a candidate for those cards, and so would Jack Riddle, okay? Jack Riddle. Okay, Jack Riddle, hold up your hand if you would, please. There's Jack Riddle. And then Butch, hold up your hand. And there's Butch, okay? You'll need one or two for those two. All right, so with that said, we're sitting here. We're inside Beach's Restaurant. You hear a lot of chatter in the background. What it is it's people. The place is busy, okay? So we just want to say good morning to you and everybody. And we're just here, and we appreciate you checking with us. I don't know what to do. I got some more things to talk about. Chick-Fil-A. You hear me give out Chick-Fil-A gift cards. So I just want to let you know that if you ever want a Chick-Fil-A gift card, now is your golden opportunity. By golly, we're going to give you one Chick-fil-A gift card, one Chick-fil-A, if you call the number I gave out earlier, okay? It's 302-751-5001. 302-751-5001. If you want one gift card to Chick-fil-A, it's for a meal, and it's good for all Chick-fil-A's between now and the end of the year. So anyway, if you want one, call that number now, 302-751-5001. Yes, I have seen the messages that have come in. Thank you, everybody, for calling. Kevin Short, if Kevin Short could make your way quickly, I can give you a minute or two to thank you for something. I don't even know what I should thank the guy for. But anyway, and Denise, you might as well give Kevin and Mark one of them things too, by golly. I wouldn't even know what to thank Kevin Short for because he's such a blessing. When I'm near him, when we go to lunch, he says, Jim, I need to preference this. I want to make it clear I'm the smartest guy at the table. I said, I got it, Kevin. No problem at all. It's all about Kevin. Kevin, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
It's a crazy morning.
Welcome to Beaches.
I am way behind on my little notes, but I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad.
Everything is working, and
I'm glad I'm here.
We worked well as a team this morning.
Well, apparently I kind of messed you guys up this morning, but
hey! I never told nobody nothing.
I know, but I'm saying it.
All right, okay.
I don't know. We ran a cable and tested it, and it didn't work this morning.
Okay, because I just blamed it on the air.
Well,
global warming.
But Mark Johnson, our store manager, got here.
He said, I'm flying through Lincoln. I said, the speed limit signs are still up. No flying through Lincoln, you know.
He was, and so.
Yep. Aren't you glad he stayed up all night just to be available in the morning?
He had a gig last night. He got home really late.
Well, we're going to buy you guys breakfast, okay? But don't order no gift cards. Don't do that, okay? Don't order no gift cards, all right? So anyway, Kevin, you doing all right?
I'm sorry we made your morning a little tense, but who knows?
It gave me a headache. I don't get them often, but when I see Colin worried, I'm worried. Colin Jr.'s over there, Colin the second kneeling down. I've never seen Colin pray in public like that before. So
anyway. Sometimes when you're presented with a problem, you immediately think of like what the possible solutions are, and
let's go home.
I wasn't coming up with a whole lot.
Kevin said, "I'm here. I got something going on right now. I'm busy.Id love to help you, but figure it out." No.
Man. So anyway, well, this is great. You got a full house.
It's non-hostile.
Yep.
Non-hostile. A lot of bald people in here, though.
Yeah.
Are you going to start wearing a head covering like this young man over here?
I can do that.
Right?
I can do that. There's Mike Mixon.
There's Mike Mixon.
They walked in.
Holy mackerel.
He's tipping
Here's
Colin.
Mike Mixon. He's tipping Colin?
Yeah, he wants to go on the air, I guess.
Oh, yeah. That's where all my tips went to.
He's giving Colin a 20.
I need a tip jar is what I need over here. It's going to take a couple of them 20s to get on here.
But you got Butch from Rehoboth here.
Butch is here.
Jack is here.
This is Jack's golf partner. This is Mr. Ford, right? Yep, and he's a golfer. Right?
I bet they're not golfing today.
I don't know. But when you think about bankers and golfing, that's all they do. It's like, pastors only work one day a week.
I owe Jack way too much money to comment on that one.
Oh, really? You think
Yeah.
Jack works?
I am. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Have you ever went golfing
Hardest
with
working
Jack?
banker I've ever met. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Have you ever went golfing with
You don't want to see me golf. It's painful.
I do
Yeah.
want to say thank you, Mark Johnson.
Only slightly worse than
doing
watching me
everything.
bowl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're a bowler?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's my point.
All right. How's Debbie doing?
She's great. Yeah.
Good.
She's working this morning and
Not having any trouble with her? She's acting okay?
No, yeah, she's she's behaving herself. Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, my. I'm having a good time here.
So it's
I was
it's
nervous all
it's
week.
it's a rainy Saturday morning, but it's
Yep.
a great day to be inside and having breakfast. So
What do we got? 30 people here. You see Snooki over there? And look at his young bride, Pat, sporting a new hairdo. Pat just had a birthday last week. So anyway, they're having a good time. And so
if I just counted right, you have 37.
how many?
37.
Oh, we're out of time. I'm sorry.
Oh,
we're out
sorry.
of time.
We're gone.
That's okay.
I'm done.
So we're going to switch on the radio. We're going
Okay.
over to TV. Colin Walls is coming on. Everybody switch over to TV Delmarva right now. Okay, here he comes. Colin Walls is coming over. Denise, I know I've worked you hard this morning. I got it. More people you got to hit, Denise.
Kevin was on for 3 seconds of my time. I just need you to know.
Oh, Kevin was on for 3 seconds of your time?
Yeah, we're just going to have
All
to
right.
add that, too.
All right. What a morning. All right.
Yeah.
Denise, I have a couple more for you. Greg Fuller. Greg Fuller.
All right.
And who else did I notice? Who have I missed? We got Mark and Kevin.
Mike Mixon is hiding
Oh,
behind.
Mike Mixon. Mike Mixon, hold your
Behind
hand
Colin.
up if you would. Hold your hand up, Mike Mixon. Okay. All right. That's enough of the armpit. Put it down. All right. So Mike
Quite the
Mixon,
crowd here this morning,
Quite
Jim.
the crowd here.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy. I see Billy Johnson over there. He'll be
Yep.
on in a little bit.
He must be in trouble. He's in the corner.
He's in the corner.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to talk about school.
Right,
And
exactly.
see, when he was in school, he might have been in the corner. You never know.
Possibly.
All right. What do you think of this?
This is great. I mean, the service looks great. The food, I've seen food coming out. Of course,
I
it
haven't
looks great,
tasted
but
any food.
Nobody's let me taste their
I
food
missed
yet,
my
but we just
6:30
did put
meal.
our order in, so
All right. And it's made from scratch. Is that the right words? It's made from scratch?
I believe so. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's not overly processed.
Right.
All right. So, what are you doing today? What do you want to talk about today?
Well, we'll talk about TV Delmarva a little bit
Okay.
today. Actually, the next segment, we're going to bring Hunter on. He's going to talk about the weather because if you didn't notice,
I want to know, is it going to
there
rain
is some
today?
weather outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we do have a nor'easter coming in here, and so if you're in the downtown Milford area, I know, be aware, look for flooding. Yeah, tonight, tomorrow. It's usually the second high tide that gets you in Milford.
Wow. I wonder
Yeah.
if the Circle in Georgetown has ever flooded.
I don't know.
I don't
I mean,
either. Has the Circle ever flooded? No. Can't
No.
happen. Not
Yeah.
under his reign.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
right.
going to happen.
that's an
That's
election
another thing
guarantee.
he should have
He's
said.
promising.
The Circle has never flooded while I've been mayor.
Exactly.
Right.
So yeah,
gosh.
the downtown Milford, downtown Milton here. So just be aware that there will be some coastal flooding, and in towns, where the river comes in, there's tidal areas. It could be flooding, but Hunter is the expert on that. I'm going to let him talk about it.
Okay.
All I'm saying is speculation.
All right.
I don't like to speculate.
Well, I don't like to speculate either. That's
Right.
why I quit buying stocks.
So TV Delmarva, Jim.
TV Delmarva.
TV Delmarva has plenty of channels over the air. We're going to be making our pitch to the cable companies here soon in the
Ooh,
next
okay. Can people
couple
still
months. They can still
anything?
sign their petition. Go to tvdelmarva.com. Look at the top. You want to click the sign the petition button up top.
Okay.
On the tab up top. That'll take you to our change.org petition. You can
Okay.
sign it saying, hey, I want TV Delmarva on my cable system or on my satellite system.
Okay.
So
And I want it now. Say it
I
like
want
that.
it and I want it now.
I want it
exactly.
now.
No excuses.
Because we want TV Delmarva on the cable systems, all right?
Yeah, I mean, and I think we've proven
It's
that.
for your benefit, folks.
I think we've proven that we have a different product than anybody else out there. We've got our 4 p.m. news, and we talk about different stories. We say we talk about different stories that our audience cares about.
'Cause they're local.
And it's reflected in our social media pages.
Yes, that's true.
We've got I call it our TV Delmarva North page. Over 40,000 likes on that. TV Delmarva South page is growing all the time. It's 7,000-8,000 likes on that page. So you know,
The South needs to catch up with the North.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but that's okay. It's
We'll
it's
take
catching
it.
up.
7,000 or 8,000 is just fine.
7 or 8,000. Hey, that's a pretty big deal. You know what I
agree.
mean? That's a lot of growth. But you know, the North page definitely has more, but there is more people up north. That page actually reaches people from about Dover north. The other page reaches people Dover south.
Okay.
But we do have a lot of interaction on our Facebook pages and a lot of interactions on our news stories that, you know, just proves that we are putting something out there that people are interested in and they want to see, you know, want to hear what we're talking about in our news stories.
Well, good job.
Yeah, well,
I'm
thank
proud
you.
of you. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you.
Thank
I
you.
think it's amazing. So-
It is amazing. It
All
is
right.
amazing. I'm amazed every time I watch our newscast.
And the ratings and all the stuff.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
we're not on the radio yet, right?
No, we're not on the radio yet.
Okay.
No.
Has Donald
But-
8 or not 8? I can't tell.
8 or 9? Has he 8 or 9?
Has he got his food or not got his food? I can't
Yeah,
tell.
I'm not sure. I think he just ordered.
I would
He
get him
just-
a rating.
He just ordered, actually.
Okay. I don't
So-
want to get him on here for a rating if he hasn't had his food.
Right.
So, oh, what a morning.
Yep, it's been a good morning, Jim. So I think we're going to settle in here nicely, and it's just going to be.
We're here for 6 months, folks. 6 months.
Yeah.
Not monks. We're here for 6 months. Okay, I see all these short people, and it makes me think of monks. And of course,
Oh my goodness.
do you think Snooky would join me on the air?
Not sure. Maybe
He might.
he likes to call in. That's for sure.
He does like to call in.
Yeah.
Gosh, I wish I had more time
I'm really
today.
surprised Emery West is not here.
Well,
Emery,
let's
where
not
are
make
you?
him feel bad. mean,
I
in
think
other
we should
words,
make him feel bad.
I
Like,
think he's probably still getting the key unlocked to where they store all the sidewalks for Milton.
Okay, and turning the water on. He's at
Turning
the
the
spigot.
water on.
Trying
So
to
we're
turn
going
it
to have
on
to
for
get all the
town.
Milton town officials on here one of these days.
Right.
So if anybody ever wants to be on the show, I got to know ahead of time because we're into August, if not September.
Yeah. All right.
All right, prep for the radio, folks.
Hunter
They
will be
tell
back
me-
here in a few.
All right, straighten up my Band-Aid that's on my head. We're going live on the radio. Is it straight, Denise? Straight. All right. All right, everybody, we're live, we're alive. Thank God we are alive, and we live in America, and I can see the American flag out there waving. So God bless America. So, hey, let's talk real quick about Jerry Santoro. This is one of my sponsors, and I appreciate Jerry. He does a lot of interesting things. He does tree care. That's one of the big things he does. He does tree care. So if you got a tree and you got a day like today and the wind's blowing and you're worried that you're going to lose a limb or it's going to hit something or break your car or your fence or your roof, and you know, I got to get that tree dealt with, okay? Every time the wind blows, you're worried. Listen, give Jerry a call. Let him cut that thing down and get it out of the way. If you got stumps, he can grind them up. He can cut them up. Whatever you want to do, he can stump them up. He can just literally pull them things out of the ground. So Jerry also does landscaping, lawn care. He has mulch, man, $20 a yard. If you need some mulch, let him know. You can pick it up from him or he can deliver it, whatever you want to talk about. He has seasoned hardwood, firewood year-round. So if you need firewood, if you need an irrigation system, if you got some paver work you want done, you don't even know if Jerry does it or don't do it. He's licensed, he's insured, he's a good, friendly guy, he's knowledgeable. I like him. He'll do you a good job. You just need to give him a call. That's all you got to do is call Jerry. Call Jerry, 302-363-6025. Call Jerry now, 302-363-6025. And say, hey, Jim Weller said, you do good work. I'd like to get you to do something. Check out his Facebook page, Jerry's Land Clearing. Like that, too, if you would. All right, here he is, our next guest. We're going to take a picture. His name is Billy Johnson, not Billy Goat, Billy Johnson. Are we done? I'm sorry, Denise. Did I mess you up? All right, so,
great.
Billy, how are you?
Good morning, Jim. I'm well, thank you, sir.
Good. And what do you think of our new location?
I love it.
Okay, it's different.
Well done, well done. Beautiful atmosphere.
So we're trying, everybody.
And I
All
like
right.
the
the head patch.
It's nice.
Oh,
it's nice.
it's a fad. Look, this gentleman's wearing a head patch now.
Yes.
He saw me. He had to outdo me. He wanted a bigger one.
Yeah.
All right. So
How do I
anyway,
join the club? How
It's
do I
the
join the
time of
club?
year everybody is having head surgery because of the sun and so on and so forth.
Yes,
Global warming is what we're blaming.
We'll
it
go
on.
with that.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
All right. So the Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival is just around the corner.
Yes, less than a month away. It's the 35th annual Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival. First Saturday in June, so this year that falls on June the 4th. So
Yeah,
again,
man.
less than a month away. So
It's gonna be fun.
We're rocking and rolling. It's coming up quickly.
We starting with a breakfast?
Well, we're starting with the breakfast a little different this year because we customarily have had an all-you-can-eat breakfast. This year they're opening at 8 a.m. and they're opening the homemade donut booth, the coffee booths, and they're doing a scrapple and egg and bacon and egg sandwich booth. So they're doing
Really?
things just a little different this year.
Grab and go.
We'll see how it goes. That's at 8 a.m. So
Okay.
join us for breakfast that day.
Wow.
The whole event takes place. Again, excluding the breakfast, 9 to 3 is
9 to
typically
3.
the event times. 9 to noon is when the booths open, the food booths, the kids booths,
There's music
live
playing.
entertainment on the main stage
Yeah.
there. And then at noon, we have Mr. Dave Wilson joining us
man.
for the annual auction.
Lot of
and I
fun.
think you're probably part of that too, if I'm not
I
mistaken.
try to
Jim.
describe the items and heckle the crowd is
Yes,
what I try to
yes.
do.
Well, yeah, and you'll be on
Yeah.
tap that day
Yeah,
as well.
It's
Well,
the
we
Dave
appreciate
and Jim show.
right. Well, we appreciate it, and I think there's a couple things they asked me to highlight. One is they've doubled the fund for the kids this year. The kids booths.
Really?
Typically, they have a water slide, and that's always a favorite. And they make a huge mess and huge puddle and you just all around the facility there. But this year they're doubling the fund by having two water slides. So,
Really?
And we're going to ask Mr. Jim Weller if you'd like to have an inaugural slide for the so I can
When
make
he
that happen.
arrives,
I
you
can
ask
arrange.
him. Chuck, I got a guy I'll send for the slides. No, we'll see how it goes. I may do it, I may not. I don't know.
Well, you're
I'll
welcome.
be busy doing my show up till 9.
Oh, okay,
so I
okay.
don't know. And I don't want to get my hair. Oh, my Band-Aid too.
Yeah, you don't
I
want
might
that,
be
too.
better by then.
Yeah,
Who
we don't
knows?
want that.
So
We don't want that.
we're gonna have slides. We're gonna have. Is there gonna be face painting?
Well, we're planning on having face painting. We have the petting zoo. We have the bounce house as normal. We have Greenwood Fire Department on site that day for our annual candy drop with the kids.
Hold on.
We have our food
Yep.
booths. What I normally highlight is Uncle
Okay.
Sim's famous
Okay.
barbecue
Thank you.
chicken.
I'll
We
take
have
it.
our pulled pork booth, crab
Okay.
cakes. We have
Okay.
Vanderwin's ice
Okay.
cream there with us that day. And for the more refined palate or the person that likes something a little more elegant, we have our burgers and fries booth as well. So
Okay.
there's that.
Okay. All right. Well, that's kind of cool. I got sidetracked. I apologize.
no worries, no worries.
So, but anyway, so what else do we need to know for the auction? Are they still accepting any donations for the
Still
auction?
accepting donations. If you'd like to donate to the annual auction here, you want to connect with our school office. That's at 302-349-4131. Again, 349-4131. Still accepting all donations towards the Spring Festival auction. So feel free to give us a call and let us know if you have something you'd like to donate.
You may not know this, but they're going to sell a trailer now.
Well, I was going to ask about that, Jim. I was aware.
Little single axle, 6x10 landscape trailer, brand new. It's got 24-inch high sides, and it's going to be sold to the highest bidder. So that'll be another thing we're going to do too.
Yes.
So got a golf cart.
Well, we do have a golf cart.
Yep.
We have some. We have a cedar picnic table. We have other handmade, local crafted home goods. We have a crab pot. I was told just this morning that we have a pellet grill. I think that's a pellet grill / smoker. Not certain 100%, but we do
Okay.
have a brand new grill that'll be there at the auction that day. We also have on the entertainment is Vintage Blue. They joined us last year, so that's Lee Collins. He's local to our community. It's he and his group. They're a bluegrass group, but they do a nice selection of music, so they're joining us. Another local young guy,
Wow.
Jonathan Schrock, he'll be there. John Moore. So we have quite a few on the docket for entertainment that day. Again, that's
Wow.
the 35th annual Greenwood Mennonite School Spring Festival. It's June the
Be
4th,
there.
the first Saturday in June. Yeah, I'll be there. It's
No
rain or-
charge to get in,
No
free
charge,
parking,
free admission, free
free
parking,
fresh air.
free fresh air, and
All right.
rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
And so finally, I'll just say this, Jim, thanks for having us on your show. We appreciate the time, and we appreciate how you support our community at large.
I try.
It's very genuine, and I appreciate the opportunity to be with you today. And thanks for getting a picture with me. It's always exciting as
All right,
well.
So hold on. I'm going to give you a couple Vanderwin's gift cards
you
if
go-
you don't mind.
Oh, no.
What were you going to say? You don't like ice cream?
Oh, I do like ice cream.
2 of them. Going to
Thank
give you 1 Chick-fil-A.
Oh, well, I like
And I
chicken.
really want you to go to the movies. I want you to go to the Clayton Theater sometime.
Well, I appreciate this,
Please.
Jim.
I'm going to give you a keychain for Weller's and a keychain for Weller Does Delmarva.
How many more segments would you like me to do today, Jim?
3 more times today, Billy.
Right.
All right.
I'm in. I can do this.
All right. We're going to let you go.
Thank you, Jim. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Appreciate you. All right. All right. There you go. I got sidetracked. Folks, it's a live show, and there was a lady who wanted to say something, and I just got all messed up. So anyway, oh, golly day. And there's a black 4MATIC car in a bad parking spot. She's worried about getting hit. Oh, it's a good point. All right. So we appreciate that. All right. What is next? What is next? What is next? Donald, are you doing all right over there? Denise, I do have more for you to tell you who to get. All right. Ron Hagan. Did I see Ron Hagan come in? There's Ron Hagan. And then I saw Danita Shockley. Huber. Oh, Oscar. How you doing, Oscar? Another follically challenged man has arrived. It is the follically challenged man morning. So, Greg Fuller's follically challenged? Yes, he is. Oh, my goodness. All right. So anyway, we got Danita and Oscar, and then we've got Ron Hagan and his young bride. We appreciate him coming. Have I missed anybody? Have I missed anybody this morning as far as buying your breakfast? Have I missed anybody in the building? No gift cards, everybody. No gift cards, all right? You got the card. It means you give it to the waitress and we buy your breakfast. You got to leave the tip. I know it was explained. No gift cards, everybody. All right, I have to move on, Jack. We're doing a show here. So, anyway, what else is going on? We've got the Spring Festival, Billy Johnson. We talked about that. Let's talk about J&J Power Washing. J&J Power Washing. Man, I want to tell you something. You watch this guy on Facebook. His name's Zach. This is a sponsor segment. I've dealt with him. I'm going to deal with him some more. I got lots of properties. We're going to get power washed. And you just keep an eye on their Facebook page. They really, really do wonderful work. So if you're just tired of somebody just marginally doing your power washing, you want somebody that's professional, licensed, and insured, got trucks that are lettered. He's not just got it all in the back of a pickup or something like that. I just want to let you know that J&J Power Washing does a great job. I made a cheat sheet here. First of all, they are on Facebook. They like it if you like their Facebook page, which is J&J Power Washing. So anyway, also jnjpowerwashing.com. Fully licensed, fully insured, been in business 26 years. He's got 3 crews out there doing power washing, all right? Professional, good communication. I love that. When he went out to look at my stuff, he called me. He said, do you want this done? Do you want that done? Do you want this done? I'm like, man, give me a price on everything, and then I'll pick and choose. Then he emailed me a quote. I loved it. And then when they did the work, they did it right. They showed up on time. I was just very, very impressed, and you will be too. So free estimates and written quotes, okay? They're licensed, they're insured, they don't use bleach. In other words, he was explaining to me a lot of times if you use bleach when power washing, it can mess up the seals on your windows. I never thought about it drying them out. So anyway, if you need some power washing, whether it's your home, your business, vehicles, equipment, whatever you need done, a sidewalk, around your pool, you just give Zach a call. What's his phone number? It starts with 302-934-5555, 934-5555, okay? And it's J&J Power Washing, and he'll do a good job for you, and like their Facebook page. All right, what else did I want to talk about today? Weller's. I don't have anybody from Weller's on today, so I'm going to have to do a commercial for Weller's. I think I'm obligated by law since they pay for the show. I just want to let you know that Weller's Utility Trailers is probably open by now, but they're going to be open at 8 o'clock. Jimmy's there, our son Jimmy, and then Chuck, and then Mike, and then Rosa. What a great team. What a great team of people. And we've had a couple people out for various reasons over the past week, and they all worked together like a team, and nobody suffered. It was just great. So we appreciate Team Weller's, and it's a rainy day, which means it's going to be a busy day. Every time it rains, we get plenty of contractors and plenty of farmers, and we appreciate you, okay? And we will go outside in the pouring rain, and we will talk about trailers or sheds or carports or swing sets or whatever you want to do, okay? And if you want to swing on the swing sets in the rain, you're allowed to. I don't think we're going to do it, but you can do it, all right? So what's going on? Denise, you want to have a word, not have a word? Denise has graciously allowed her contract to restart today, so she's one of the highest paid professionals here. Denise, how you doing today?
Doing fine, Jim.
You have covered the whole crowd,
wow.
Okay?
And there is a crowd
You're
here.
beyond excited to be here. I'm so honored that you are.
Oh, it's nice to be here.
What a crowd, though.
Nice crowd,
no
beautiful
fights have
place.
broke out. Everything's been good.
Good hot food.
Good hot food.
Yeah.
Free napkins with all purchases.
Yeah.
I've been eating the crab cakes here. Not this morning. They don't have them in the morning, but anyway. I'm looking forward to breakfast after the show. So
Yeah.
thanks
Good.
for all your help. Did we miss anybody? I think we got everybody.
I
didn't we?
think so.
I think it's kind of neat. Colin has a special surprise coming up.
I see that.
I see that.
That's
the
a
package
wonderful
has arrived.
surprise. Yes.
So anyway, with that, I don't know what's going on. I forgot to tell you. Let's give Hunter one too. The card. Hunter.
Oh, Hunter. Okay.
Hunter. Okay, just for the heck of
Okay.
it. It's a
Can't
secret,
hear.
everybody. All right, so I appreciate you coming on. Tracy's going today. Linda is going today, and you are here. And I didn't make you get up as early.
No, it was a nice ride. It was really
Okay,
good.
good.
Yeah, I had some people ask if I was going to be here full time, and I'm still on and off. I'm not being difficult. It's just
Right.
let somebody else
She's
have
like
a
the
shot
internet.
at it.
She's on and off. She's
Yeah.
on and off. Sometimes there's bandwidth. Sometimes there's not bandwidth.
Sometimes,
So.
yeah.
All right. Well, I love you, and I appreciate you being here with me.
Well, you're doing good, and I'm glad to be part of it.
Yep. I miss Laurel Junction, though. I have to be honest with you. It's different here.
It's
in other
different.
words, I don't see any tables outside with all the stuff, but
Right.
it was great. We were there a year and a half. Can you believe that?
I can't believe that. A year and a half.
Can you
went by
remember the night I
fast.
told you how excited I was? We were going to
Oh,
Laurel
you-
Junction.
you were so
And every
excited.
time I've been anywhere, I remember we were at Rudy's restaurant. I remember we were at Smith's, and
Yes.
I've just been so excited every time. And now we're at Beaches, and Don Allan owns the place, and he's back there cooking today. And they have a place here. They have a place in Lewis also. So just very excited to be involved, and I'm actually going to order crabs from here eventually. I didn't know it. We can order our steamed crabs right from here.
For real.
For real. And he holds the price all summer. So once he quotes a price, if crabs go up, he stays the same.
That's
how in
unreal.
the world do you even do
I don't
that?
know how you can get away with that.
Yep. So anyway, Oliver, how are you doing? How's Oliver doing? Oh, I got the wrong name. Never mind. Just don't even correct me.
I was just
Don't
getting ready
even
to
correct
say,
me.
you know everybody here.
No, I got it wrong. Don't say nothing, Colin. Just forget I said anything, all right? Oh, I
goodness.
almost know everybody here.
Yes.
All right.
Wasn't Mark Johnson and Kevin
Look
a
at-
great help this morning?
One of the two of them definitely was.
They were-
One of them coordinated it, and the other one did it.
They
now,
were-
there's a picture of a team effort, okay? Mark said, I had nothing better to do this morning.
Oh my goodness!
Sit
I
around.
think he played a gig last night.
Yep. How about you two guys give me a smile just for the
Yeah,
heck of it?
'cause I forgot to take
'Cause
their
I know
picture.
Mark loves having his picture taken. So, anyway.
Anyway,
Mark said, I was too in love with the back of my eyelids this morning. So, all right. Well, Denise,
all right.
I'm going to let you go if that's okay. Do you need
gonna
any
go.
gift cards anywhere?
I think I'm loaded
Keychains?
down with them. No, but I do like your keychains.
Do you really?
I put them in my purse and I don't lose my keys.
That's right.
Yeah, it's really nice. Nice keychain.
If I could get a keychain to hook to your cell phone, we'd have it made.
That's true. I'm always calling that thing looking for it.
Yes, she is. So we got a crowd, though, here. In
Yeah.
other words, it's really pretty good. And look, I forgot Butch is another ball-headed guy. It's like a follically challenged convention here this morning. So we got to get them all wearing a head covering like
I
me and
know.
Donald. Right?
I'm kind of joining that club, isn't I?
don't know.
I'm getting close to
I
it.
never talk about a lady's hair
Oh my
thinning
gosh,
out.
the hair is something.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's the
You're
newest
fine.
problem. Newest
I like
problem.
your new do.
Do you?
Your new do. Yep.
I like a little more hair on
You
my
got to
head.
admit, though, with a haircut like that, you can get out of the shower quickly.
And it dries like
time wait.
almost like
Woo,
that.
Just like that. All right, I'm going
All
to
right.
leave you, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Bye. That was Denise Weller. That's my better half. All right, Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Who we talking about? Dr. T, Dr. Bud. This is a sponsor segment. Where are they? Right outside of Seaford, okay? Right outside of Seaford, okay? And I just want to let you know, if you need a chiropractor, Dr. T, Dr. Bud, they're really good guys. They know what they're doing. At least they tell me they do. No, every time I go, I'm tickled to death. And you know what else is interesting? It's like a social gathering. When you go to Peninsula Chiropractic Center, the whole lobby's full of people you know. Okay, and it's just how long you been coming here? Oh, this long and that long and stuff like that. It's really been pretty good. So anyway, it is Peninsula Chiropractic Center. If you need chiropractic care, they accept most insurances. They're good people. They know what they're doing. Dr. T, Dr. Bud. It's like a wellness center. So give them a call. What's the phone number? 302-629-4344. 629-4344. PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. Ron Hagan, can you come real quick for a minute? Okay, this is one of the smartest men in the room, okay, other than Bill West, other than Jack Riddle, other than everybody else. He is armed, he is educated. And when you try to sell him something, he's armed and educated, okay? And he says, I can't make any decisions without my wife's approval.
Correct.
So I'm like, what a great comeback. Oh, we're going to do a picture, Denise? All right, so we're going to do that too. That is, there's a new Lincoln post office being built, and we are supplying pictures for wallpaper. She's like, I hate this iPad.
I thought you were talking about the post office, most wanted.
Oh, that's right, most wanted. All right, we'll let her get it dialed in first. Turn the batteries on. Let me have that thing. I'll get it for you. Just let me have it.
She got
please.
it.
She might have it.
I think she
No,
got it.
she's used to one with a button.
Oh, okay.
So just give it to me, Denise, if you would, please. Just no problem. She's got it on. I don't even know what you got it on. So I'm going to do something different, and I'm going to get this iPad figured out. I got you on photo. There you go. We got to turn the camera around. Now, at my church, whenever they have people take photos, I always, like Mother's Day. Oh, I'm going to do this picture, and then I'll tell this story. Ready? All right, that's good enough. All right, Mother's Day. We're going to take pictures.
I got it.
Oh, yeah.
And I do have my gun on.
Oh, he's got his gun and his wallet. So. Whenever I take pictures for people, here's what I do. I turn the camera on myself. First, I give them a selfie in their camera, and then I turn it around and take their picture. Ron, what do you think of the show?
Oh, I love it.
Good.
It's a
Well, we
blast.
appreciate it. And how far did you drive?
Maybe a mile.
Oh, my gosh, you made a long trip to get here. All right. So anyway, there's a lot of bald people in this room. Can you believe it?
I'm
You're
starting to
getting
get that way.
All right,
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
And everybody's wearing something. This gentleman's trying to wear something larger than mine.
Yep.
So anyway, we're all just here. But a lot of follically challenged. Now look at that guy. Can't hold the camera straight, but he can balance a checkbook. So anyway, that's Jack Riddle. He's one of our banking friends. Some days. So anyway, everything's good. So the winds are blowing, and it's a rainy morning. And what'd you order for breakfast?
Pancakes. Absolutely.
Have you had them before?
Every time we come here,
Okay,
pancakes.
so you eat here a lot.
I eat here at least once a weekend, yeah.
Okay, and what's your wife like here?
She's a little bit of everything.
Everything,
She likes
okay.
pancakes and
Okay.
scrapple.
Scrapple. All right, and they got scrapple any way you want it.
Any way you want it.
And
yeah.
they were like, I heard him ask Kevin, do you want it thick? You want it thin? You know, what do you want? So
I like it thin and crispy.
thin and crispy.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, let me give you some gifts while you're here.
Oh,
A keychain. This is a collector's item.
That is.
That's the Weller Does Delmarva
Okay.
one. And then that is the Weller's utility trailers. Do you even eat ice cream?
does it look like I eat ice cream?
I wasn't sure. See, I don't want to say that stuff, man. Today's world, I know you're very thin-skinned, and I don't want to offend
There's nothing
you.
thin about me.
I do want you to go to the Clayton Theater. I'm trying to pack the place, okay?
What is it?
Downtown
Yeah,
Bagsboro.
I'm very familiar
It's
with
still
it.
open.
It's still open.
And here's 2 tickets.
Oh.
And then I'll give you
We were
2.
looking to go to the theater today anyway. Maybe we'll look
Really?
at Clayton Theater, yeah.
Wow. The movie I want to go see is Top Gun. Okay?
Yeah,
I want
that's-
that guy to land here in the parking lot in a helicopter next week. What's his name? Tommy Cruise?
Yeah.
Tom Cruise?
Well, he looked like a midget when he stepped out of it.
He did.
You know, he's only like 5'4". He's
Really?
he's shorter than you.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh, he's in big trouble. You know them things in a bank, they got this thing by the door that tells you how tall people are? I can't even reach the bottom line. All right. So, well, listen, is there anything else I need to know?
No, great to see you.
I'm,
2 days in a row. I'm glad you got to see me 2 days in a row, Jim.
I'm honored that you're here, and I am glad I got to see you 2 days in a row. All right,
I just
so-
say it's fun to follow up with you on Fridays because you always have something great to say about me and my business, and
Right.
I thank you for that.
Now,
So,
can you say anything great about you or your business?
can I?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I could talk for hours
We can take
about
the next hour.
about the business, not about me. I'm
Okay.
trying to be a humble guy.
But you got a brand new building being built.
Yep.
It's so exciting.
Yeah, we're having a blast. Got a lot of stuff going on, and
The ceiling is concrete.
The ceiling is concrete. Yeah, Brendan Warfel's my contractor, and Brendan's team said this is one of the first, if not the first, concrete roof that they've done.
Really?
And they really like it, and they said they're probably going to be doing more.
How did you get the concrete up there?
So it's built in slabs.
Okay.
And then they truck it in, and then they crane it and
set it.
Yep.
Okay.
And then they go over it with a thin coat of concrete and locks them all together. Really neat.
Wow.
Yeah.
And of course, he knew about that by your abnormal amount of intelligence to
Well,
tell him how to do that.
I can't I can't say that it was my idea.
Oh, really?
It wasn't my idea. You know, the prices of steel were astronomical
through the roof.
absolutely through the roof. And we were looking for some options, a way to cut cost. And one of the things I had asked about, because we go to Arizona quite a bit, and they do a lot of concrete work out there. So I had asked about the preformed slabs that they truck in and just drop up, or they pour right there on site and then flip up. And they really don't do anything like that around here. So, but they said, we might be able to do the roof, and ended up saved quite a bit of money by doing the concrete as opposed to the steel. Now, is still some steel in the building, but predominantly the building is concrete. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I hear the music. You may not hear it, but we're out of time. So thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Take care. We'll see you later.
Did you tell your wife about your newest purchase?
No. Oh, yes, I did. I did this morning.
Okay.
I told her.
Make sure.
I was doing the wheeling and dealing at Wheelers. At Wellers.
At Wellers.
Wheeling and dealing at Wellers.
There you go. Thank you. See you, Ron.
See you. Thank you.
All right, we're taking a break from the radio. I heard the music real quick, so listen to me. We're live on TV. We're going to talk to Hunter. We're going to ask him questions like, what is the weather going to be like, okay? I need to know, is it going to rain or not? I mean, I can't tell for sure if they're washing the windows out there or if it's really raining. So this is when I'm going to test the weatherman.
Oh, boy. And put me on the spot, huh?
Yeah. So is it going to rain today or not?
Yes, it's raining now, actually.
Okay. Not cats and dogs.
No.
Okay.
All the heaviest rain is past us now.
Is it
We're just going to
really?
be having like this misty rain all the way into Monday morning, unfortunately.
Okay.
But that's not even the biggest concern out of all this.
What's the biggest concern? The price of gas?
I mean, that is, and it keeps going up, so that's another
the
concern.
Weather,
the weather-wise is coastal flooding, and we already
Okay.
seen a little bit of that this morning. I've actually encountered it myself just coming here, just south of the fire station on Front Street was already
In Milton?
flooding in it. Yep, in Milton.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad you made it safe and sound.
Oh, yeah, I had to go around the other way because I was like, I don't know how deep this is.
I don't blame you. It isn't worth the risk, is it?
Yeah, it was still a little bit dark, too, so a little hard to judge.
Yeah, I would have hate to have to rescue you this morning in the flooding in Milton.
Oh, gosh.
What else is going on with you? Anything?
Just very, very busy, a lot of stuff. And finally have some at least active weather to talk about because I can only talk about sunshine and clouds for so long.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, this weekend in particular, especially tonight into tomorrow morning, bad coastal flooding. No more areas like Indian River Bay region, like Oak Orchard, Massey's Landing, all the way into the like Back Bay areas of like Dewey Beach, downtown Lewis, just over the canal, will likely flood probably
Really?
tomorrow morning. Absolutely, we're gonna have 2 to 3 foot inundation of water.
No kidding. So
Above tide.
We got some high tide coming, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and it's going to be sticking around for a couple of days because it's very unusual to have a nor'easter this late.
Okay.
It's May. This is something we normally see during the wintertime, but I mean, it's happened before. It's just not very common. It's not going to go anywhere. We're still going to be having the influence of a constant northeast wind for at least several days.
Wow.
And that's usually never good here.
Wow. Well, I'm glad that you are involved with TV Delmarva. I know Colin is very happy. We're all very proud of you. And I just like your weather reports. You're on
I
it, man.
appreciate
In
it.
other words, you seem to be passionate about what you do.
Oh, absolutely.
You may not be able to tell it, but I've lost a piece of paper. I can't tell where I'm at in my show, to be honest with you.
Oh, no.
I've lost my daggone set list.
So not underneath here, maybe?
I don't think
No?
so. It's got a bunch of words and a bunch of lines on it.
Where's the lines?
Denise, there's no way you took it, is there?
No, this is mine, but you can have mine.
Okay. I really want mine, but I'll take yours. All right, because I got to see who's left, in other words.
Boy.
So we have one more guest left, and then we're going to try to squeeze some more people on. But it's been a busy, busy morning. Busy morning.
Yeah, there's
So-
a lot of people here.
Yes. You ever seen anything like this? So no
It's
fights
definitely
broke
busy.
out,
It's almost a
everybody's
full.
doing good.
It's almost a full house, actually.
Yep, a full house. Yep. So okay. Well, I'm going to let you go.
All right, sounds
Is that
good.
all right?
Yep, that
Okay,
is perfectly
take care.
okay.
Thank you, Hunter. All right, so I do have my set list, Denise. I can't even believe I lost my set list. That is just not like me. Not like me. All right, so I need to think and read at the same exact time, and I need to see if what was that, honey? No, that was Hunter. Hunter took Colin's spot. You forgot to set the timer? Julianne Murray, yes, our next Attorney General, okay? All right, what is next? All right, so we are not even on the radio yet, are we? I don't know if we're on the radio. Are we on the radio? Guys, I have really lost my place in the show. Can you pause it for just a minute? I don't even know what my first commercial was anymore. It was Dry Zone, so I'm going to turn that over. And I'm like, how did I get so mixed up? It's all these different people with all these other people that are smarter than me here. It's just got me all messed up. I believe Mother's Day is tomorrow, so happy Mother's Day, everybody. Colin, don't walk in front of the cameras. By golly, don't do it. Mother's Day is tomorrow, all right?
You're good. You're good.
She checked the calendar. So I got this note that says, Happy Mother's Day, so that's tomorrow. Are we back on the radio yet? What is the holdup? Lawrence, turn us on, buddy. We're ready to go. Denise, hold tight. Oh, we can do our picture. Let's do the picture while we're not on the radio, okay? This is Julianne Murray, everybody. All right. Denise, my tape has come loose on my back. So anyway, all right, so what is going on? We're waiting to come back on the radio. I want to tell my TV Delmarva audience, thank you for your support. In other words, this TV station just keeps growing and growing, and it's been so exciting to see it happen. So Colin Walls, I remember when this was just a conversation, and then it became paperwork, and then it became licensing, and then it became the FCC, and then it became all kinds of expenses. And here we are, folks. We're broadcasting live on Channel 14, so you can watch it on your Roku device. I know we got people all over the United States watching us. Thank you. I'm getting your messages. We're watching on Facebook, about 6 Facebook pages. We're here live at Beaches Restaurant in, what town is this? Milton. There's some minor flooding downtown, but they've got it under control. So anyway, it's a good morning. And I want to say thanks a lot to Don Allan for allowing me to do the show here. And he's been waiting patiently. He had reached out to me quite a while back and said, Jim, I'd love to do the show in Milton at my restaurant. I said, I'd love to do it, but where I'm at's kind of happy. And I said, we got to just wait just a little bit longer. And so then time ran out, and here we are. It's unbelievable. And so we thank everybody for coming. So everybody that's here, thank you for coming. Have I covered everybody as far as breakfast? I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Did you give her one? I forgot. We need to give her one of the little card. Pending. He's pending. So prep for the radio. What do I do to prep for the radio? All right, so we're back on the radio, everybody. Last half an hour, it's unbelievable. And I want to just tell you real quick about the Clayton Theater, all right? You've heard me mention it, and mention it again. I need you to go there. I want you to go so bad that I'm willing to give you 2 tickets for free. But I don't have time to answer the phone, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to give away 2 tickets to the Clayton Theater, and you have to call this new number. It's brand new, 302. Got to dial it in this order. Here we go, 302-751-5001. You're going to get a voicemail, and you just say, hey, Jim, it's me. Tell me your name, if you would, please. And then I want 2 tickets to the Clayton. I'll set them aside at Weller's in Bridgeville. You come in Wednesday through Saturday and pick them up. Now, people say to me, your people tried to sell me something. Folks, it's a ploy. We're trying to get you in the store. So we buy gift cards to places. We give them out at the store to get you to come in the store. You don't have to spend any money, but we would love it if you would consider doing that, okay? So anyway, if you want 2 tickets to the Clayton, they've been around 60, 70 years. It's a beautiful building, and it's kind of neat. It's got a balcony, and they play first-run movies. So 2 tickets for free. If you haven't been to the movies in a while, do yourself a favor and go to the movies. All right, here she is, hot off the campaign trail, Julianne Murray, who is wanting and running hard and working hard to be the Attorney General of the state of Delaware. Indeed. So, what's up, young lady?
Lots of things going on, as I am running for Attorney General.
Yes.
And it is a different campaign than the governor race.
Okay.
But easier in that it's 3 issues essentially.
Okay.
Maybe 4.
Okay.
But crime is on the rise. People are committing crimes while they're out on bail.
Right.
And charges are being dropped.
Right. So why is crime on the rise?
Couple of reasons. One is that that our current AG has basically taken the position that there's a lot of things that she is not charging, or if it is being charged by law enforcement, she's dropping the charges. So it's emboldening. People are like, okay, so I'm not going to have a consequence for whatever, whether it's shoplifting or something like that.
Right.
So I think that I think that is part of it, and I think that part of it is just right now. economically, with where $4.40 a gallon for gas, people are stealing in order to support themselves.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, and also I think people people have not been working as much.
Agreed.
I think they're just either bored or just need a new hobby, so they've took up stealing.
Well, and I think part of it also is, I mean, the remnants from COVID. You know,
Right.
let's pay people to stay home.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I don't want to go back to work. I mean,
Right.
we still have lots of employers that are having shortages because they can't get people to come back to work.
It's unbelievable.
It's crazy.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so with that said,
Yep.
you have a strong desire. Well, first of all, you got a background in legal.
I do.
In other words, you're a lawyer.
I am.
In other words, and you know the law.
I do.
And you know the importance of upholding the law.
I do. And, you know, and people have asked me, so I've been an attorney. I was a late bloomer. I became an attorney was sworn in when I was 41. I'm 52.
I see that as a big accomplishment.
Thank you. It was a big
Because
accomplishment.
I know people that go to college and then stop and they can never get back or get going. But you went ahead and said, you know what, I'm going to do this.
I worked and I went to school, and you know, so I worked while I was in law school. But
Yeah.
you know, became an attorney, opened my own firm. So I'm driven. There's no doubt about that.
Right.
And you know, and in terms of people have asked me, well, you've done criminal defense. How can you be a prosecutor? I'm like, if you can do criminal defense,
Yeah, you would
you
make a
know,
good-
you know
Right.
the prosecution side of it.
Right.
And so switching from defense to prosecution is actually easier. You know, a criminal defense, going from prosecution to defense, not so much.
Right.
You know, because the defense side of it is arguing
Right.
and, and persuasion. And so, I mean, it's, it's a very natural fit for me.
I mean, I get the impression you're ready to hit the ground running
I am.
day one.
I am.
You know what I mean?
I-
You don't need a learning curve here.
I don't.
You're ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
Right.
Absolutely.
And you don't strike me as a career politician.
Thank you for that.
In
You know,
other words,
because
you
if
know-
you actually called me one, we would have an
Right,
issue.
right.
Yeah, no, I'm not. And and this is a position. I mean, the Attorney General shouldn't be a political position.
Correct.
And it shouldn't matter what your party is. You should. It's about enforcing the law, and we
Right.
have somebody who's not. That's that's the reality.
Yeah.
And so on the campaign trail, I had somebody ask me yesterday when I was upstate. She said, "Are you a Democrat or Republican?" And I said, "I'm a Republican." And she backed away from me and said, "Well, I'm a Democrat." I go, "Give me 30 seconds."
Right.
And I start talking to her and I said, "Are you worried about the fact that crime is on?" I just kind of went through some of these talking points and she said, "Yeah." And I said, "That's the Attorney General's job."
Right.
And and so it is very doable from a winnability standpoint.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, good. Well, I'm happy for you. I know you're working hard, and this is a serious thing. I know that people in law enforcement have been just very disappointed that they go out and they arrest somebody and then nothing happens with them, and before you know it, they're out on no bail or
Correct.
low bail,
Or low bail.
no
Correct.
or low, and before the sun sets, they commit another crime.
Right.
And so I know it's been disheartening for a lot of people in law enforcement in Delaware over the past couple of years.
Absolutely.
I remember there was something in Dover where they were protesting out in the middle of the highway and they arrested people and got spit on and cussed at and
our AG dropped
and
the charges.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was
yeah.
it's the makings of a crazy movie.
It is.
In other words,
It is.
So we don't know what's going on, but
Yeah.
we know it's not working.
Correct.
So you have to decide. I think it's a real simple thing. Do you want it to continue as it is, to where you're wondering, is it going to be you broken into next, your
Correct.
neighbors or whatever, robbed at a store, or do you want something to change?
Yep.
That's really what you got to decide, folks. Do you want something to change?
Well, and what I want people to understand from a numbers standpoint is this is a midterm election. So,
Okay.
350,000 votes is considered, would be kind of a typical election.
Okay.
So in old math, 175,000 is, is half of that. I had better than 190,000 votes.
Okay. Well,
Now,
good.
there's not all of those same people are coming out, but I've
Right.
also, I started this months ago. We're gaining, new
Right.
fans and,
Right.
and new people. So it's, we've really approached this as a team issue. Come join the movement,
Right.
and let's take Delaware back.
Now, how do people get to know you or communicate with you?
Okay.
What's your Facebook page called? and
Murray
so
for
on?
Delaware.
Murray for Delaware.
And it's not the number 4, so it's MURRAYFOR, Delaware.
Okay. Murray for
So that's
Delaware.
Facebook. That is, we have a webpage that's Murray for Delaware. We're posting events. We're posting where I am, what's going on.
Okay.
I will tell and be frank and say I'm spending a lot of time in Newcastle County.
Right.
It's where I
Right.
need to be.
I agree with
Yeah.
you.
And,
and I'm glad you're there. In
Oh,
other
I am.
words, because if you want to get it done, you got to get
You
it
got
done.
to get into
where the
Newcastle
numbers
County.
are.
Yep. And that is, and we pulled 80,000 votes out of Newcastle and the other.
Really?
And yeah.
Wow.
So it's not, again, people go, oh, it's a blue state. You can't win. Watch me.
Yeah. Well, I
Watch
think
me.
no matter what party affiliation people are right now, the question is more, do you accept the way things are?
Correct.
Or do you want it different?
And this job has been politicized, and it should not be. This is the one job that it should be very clear cut about what what you are supposed to do.
Right.
And I think that that message, people are getting that, and I think that it is and so from my campaign standpoint, we need dollars and we need bodies. We've got
So you need helpers too.
We do.
Money and helpers.
Money
to buy advertising signs and whatever, and helpers to physically help.
Yep. And max donation is $1,200. A lot of people can't do that. And I mean, I have people that this time and last time $5. You know what?
Okay.
Enough of those people do that.
Right.
It's fantastic.
Yep.
And and we're already reserving billboards and stuff for September, October.
Very good.
Yeah, so we're on it.
Well, I'm excited for you.
You don't sound excited.
I am excited. I am excited. I'm tired. I've had a rough morning this morning.
I understand completely.
And I don't get headaches often, but I got one this morning.
Well, the weather does not help at all.
Yeah,
So, but I appreciate the opportunity to be on. You have to reserve with you 2-3 months in advance. To
right
get here.
now, we're gonna. But that's my thing. In other words, we having a good time,
Yep.
and we have a good little thing going. We're on our 9th year. I'm kind
That's
of excited for it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Congrats on that.
Yeah. In other words, I know some radio personalities that don't even hold a job that long.
Correct.
So I would say, other than me and Dan, I don't know anybody that's been around.
I understand completely.
But we have fun. We have fun.
And you know what? Real quick, that's actually part of, I have a lot of energy. People know that I have a lot of energy. And,
you even have it first thing in the morning.
I do. And with a half a cup of coffee, which is saying something. But, but this is, as serious as this is, we can also be excited about it and excited that we need to make a change. And, and people, a whole different conversation about, 2020 versus 22. But be active, be involved, go vote.
Right.
You have to vote. If you don't vote, they win. Period.
Right.
So stay involved and just marshal on. That's where we got to be.
Right. I agree. Well, I thank you for joining me. And
hey, that's a 0 there.
That's a 0. Yeah, that's more for me to keep me on target. They got me broke down by the minute.
I know they do.
And they get mad when I don't pay attention. They're offended that I didn't pay attention. So,
gotcha.
All right, that's it. Thank you very much.
Time.
Have a good weekend. Julianne Murray, and look her up. I forgot what it was again.
Murray for Delaware.
For F-O-R.
Correct. Murray for Delaware.
For Delaware.
Yep.
All right, see you.
Thanks.
Take care.
Appreciate it.
All right, see you. Bye-bye. There she goes. Good lady there. She'll work hard for you. All right, and what is next? I got to talk about my accountant, okay? So this is a sponsor segment for George Luff. Everybody knows he's my accountant. By golly, I've talked about him 1,000 times. So George, Tyler, thank you for supporting the show. They've been involved with Weller Does Delmarva from the get-go. So anyway, I just want to let you know, if you need an accountant, whether you have filed an extension, whether you have just not done your taxes yet and forgot to file an extension. If you need help with your payroll, they do payroll too, easy payroll. They can help you with all kinds of things. They're in Rehoboth, they're in Dover, and they're in Milford. I like dealing with them. I've dealt with them, I don't know if quite 30 years, but a good 25 to 30 years. Been very, very happy with them. So it is luffcpas.com on the web. Luff and Associates, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. Good people. I like dealing with them. They do a good job for me. All right, with that said, I want to talk about no nonsense real quick, but the Greenwood barbecue chicken is on. Rain or shine, Greenwood barbecue chicken is ready for you right now, right there behind the fire hall. This year they're open on Saturdays and Sundays. Mother's Day is tomorrow, so happy Mother's Day in advance to everybody, all mothers out there, and I just want to say happy Mother's Day. We're inside Beach's restaurant, okay? If you can do it real quick, Jack Riddle, I'd love to have a word with you. 2 minutes for him, okay? He's a long talker, he's a banker, he's very intelligent. He's going to walk right in front of the cameras. Did he do it? Yes, he did it, everybody. Yes, he did it. Yeah, now he's blocking the whole show. You're not even on there. They've blanked you out, all right? That was not an alien. That was Jack Riddle, okay?
Come on.
All right. What was your GPA average in school?
It was pretty good.
Pretty good? You're good with numbers.
it was pretty good.
Was it above 3?
It was almost 4.
Almost 4. Well, mine was 5.5, but anyway.
But you don't add up. Like with the 8 years you spent in high school, you don't add all them together and divide by 4.
Oh, I thought
See,
that's what it
you know,
was.
you gotta
The
divide
8
it by
years
the
I
nu-
spent, divide
Right.
by 4. I
Yeah,
got it.
you got it.
That was
It's just- there's
sarcasm.
system.
That was
System.
sarcasm, everybody.
What in the world is going on here in Milton?
It's a rainy day. If it wasn't raining, I think the place would be packed, okay?
It is packed,
Oh, man.
Jim, in case you haven't noticed.
Okay. Well, anyway.
I called Ford up this morning. I said, Ford, we're going to breakfast. He said, what?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, we're
All
going.
right.
I picked him
All
up.
right.
Here we are.
Well, I'm glad you all are here.
Yeah, big
I
crowd.
haven't missed anybody, have I? I do see a lot of glowing heads. In other words, it's amazing today.
Some of us have
amount of
hair,
heads.
Jim.
Some of you have hair. Well,
Some of
I
us have hair.
sympathize with you, okay?
So you're going to be giving out free
Takes you
haircuts here? Is
longer.
that your next stick?
That is the next thing. We're going to be doing head shaving here one morning. Free head shaves.
Yeah, there you go.
All
There
right.
you go.
So anyway, Community Bank Delaware, everything all right there?
Everything is great. We're busy. We have a lot of folks from Milton that bank with us, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people in this room bank with us too. So
They
thanks,
do.
thanks to all those folks. But yeah, it's a busy time. Things are happening, and yeah, rates went up a little bit, but things are still going well. Things are
Don't
going
say
good.
that with such a smile. Rates
Hey,
went
you
up
know,
a little bit.
Well, they did go up a little bit, but
So.
what are you going to do?
I know. Lower
What are you
them.
going to do?
All
Lower
right,
them.
as soon as I get my credit score squared away, I'm on a 5-year
Well,
plan.
that doesn't work the same way. You don't divide the credit score by the number of years you're in business either.
Okay. All right.
And you don't make it up yourself, Jim. I know you.
Oh, I thought I provided you with my credit score.
No.
I thought it was like a wish list. I wish my
credit.
credit score was this.
No. You know, somebody asked me in the crowd whether you actually ever inhale.
Oh, I do. I've been doing it all morning.
Okay, I just wondered.
I do it through my ears.
You don't seem to stop.
Yep. No, I don't. But
Did
when
you
when
get breakfast
paying
yet?
for everything by the minute, you want every minute. You know what I mean?
Did you get breakfast yet?
No, I did
Let
not.
me tell
get
you
breakfast.
what. Their breakfast was really good.
What'd you have?
I had a pancake
Okay.
and some scrapple.
Oh, really?
So I'll get in trouble when I get home because Susan will say, "You eat
Shouldn't have ate
scrapple."
that scrapple.
Well, I got 2 pieces of scrapple, so it's really bad.
You could have got away with just saying scrapple. You didn't have to say how many.
know. Full
Okay.
disclosure.
He's an overachiever.
Full disclosure. That's
He's an
what it is.
overachiever.
And
Okay.
you got Denise working hard too. Goodness
Yes.
gracious. You
This
got
is-
her working
yeah.
hard. What is going
She's
on?
doing good.
But yeah, it's
Okay.
great morning. Glad to see you, Milton. Laurel was a great place, good place to hang out. But this is a lot closer. It's a lot closer to where I
I
live.
agree.
So we're really excited about that.
I'm going to thank you. Did we get a picture, Denise? Oh, she's thinking, man. Colin, I'm going to open this up to you. If you would like to join me with your newest addition, you're welcome to. If you don't want to,
that'd be
it's
kinda
okay.
neat.
So I'm going to leave that in your hands. Your hands. All right? Jack Riddle, take a picture.
Do I
Wow.
walk in front of the camera again?
Please don't. That's an
I'll go that way.
FCC violation.
Oh, I see.
Okay. All right. So anyway, no nonsense office machines. You hear me talk about him. His name is Rick Fowler. This is a sponsor segment. That means like warning. We're going to try to sell you something. Okay. Everything else has been entertainment. Now we're going to try to sell you something. We're going to try to sell you a laptop or a computer or a copier or a fax machine. Or you remember those check writers? Denise, you remember that thing where you put your check in there? Check writing thing. So anyway, here he comes. Okay, no nonsense office machines in Georgetown, 2 miles east of the Circle, right there by Sports at the Beach Complex. If you need anything worked on, if you need a computer, if you want to buy new, you want to buy used, you want anything networked, he can help you out. His name is Rick Fowler, no nonsense office machines, 302-856-7381. 302-856-7381, no nonsense office.com. And here it is. This is the first time on the show that we've had a baby this young.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is
All
her
right,
first
this is-
television appearance,
this
too,
is her
believe it or
first
not.
television
Yeah.
appearance. And I guess we're going to take a picture, Denise?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be a good one. Okay, so this is Colin's newest little girl,
Yes,
first
it is.
little girl.
First little girl,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm going to let you say her name. I always say things wrong. I don't want to get it wrong. So you say
Myra.
Myra.
Adriana.
Walls.
Yes.
Myra Adriana Walls.
And I'm sorry it's
And,
taking so long. She's 3.5 weeks old and she hasn't been on television yet. So
my
that's
gosh,
it.
what is the deal
I know.
here? What is
I
the
know.
deal? So I'm so excited for Colin because
I am too.
He's got nothing but boys around him, and now he's got a little girl, which means he pays for the wedding. In other words, but it's kind of
Right.
exciting. So that's what I always remembered. Every time Denise had a baby, and she said, "It's a girl." Like, I get to pay for that wedding. So anyway, I know that seems trivial, but I also got a tax deduction, so I looked at it both ways.
Yeah.
All right. Terrible that I think that way. All right. So anyway, how is she doing?
She's got more hair than Jim?
Yeah.
Is that what we...
What? And,
She does.
and no
She does
solar
have hair,
panel.
yeah.
No solar
Right,
panel.
no
either.
Band-Aids on her head. So.
No Band-Aids on her head. So,
But she is a good baby.
a good baby. She
yep.
looks like it.
She is.
She
She's
looks
sleeping.
like she's not even phased by being in the presence
Right.
of me.
Jim, you need to
So,
step it up a little bit. You've put her to
step it
sleep.
up. I've lulled her to sleep. Oh my gosh! So I'm so happy for you. I
Thank
thought this
you.
was a great opportunity to show her off and show her
is.
to everybody. And
Yep.
are you all satisfied, everybody? Did you all get enough pictures and so on? Colin's going to be giving out keychains here in the future with her picture on.
That's
them.
right, yeah.
Watch her head on that microphone.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
I don't want to be calling my insurance.
I've never
company
done this
here.
before.
I'm nervous. That's all I'm saying. I'm nervous. So, but just a lot of good things going on here. It's a busy morning.
It is.
And,
It is. So great turnout, and I'm really happy that we had such a good turnout. And if
And no fights have
we're-
broke out.
We're hoping to double this every
Everybody's
week.
we're going to double it. We'll be outside in the parking lot before it's over with. That may require a permit.
That could.
That may require a permit.
Right.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you. I'm going to let you go.
Let me go.
There he goes. Colin Walls with the new little baby. So exciting, huh? So precious. So, now he's going to say, can I have one of those pictures? That's what he's saying. Can I have one of those pictures? All right. All right. People never realize how many pictures I take, but I do have about 170,000 pictures stored away at Amazon. And it's really cool when somebody's having a birthday or, you ever see those pictures where they post a picture of somebody shoplifting? Then I have to thumb through them. I have to thumb through my pictures to see if they match any of those shoplifting pictures, just in case I know the person. So anyway, I'm not taking any phone calls today. I've heard the phone ring a couple times. We're just a little pressed for time. So if you've been trying to call, I apologize. But today we're not taking no calls. And Denise has been joining me this morning. I'm so honored to see her this up so early. She's the early bird anyway. But you slept till 5, didn't you? So she slept till 5 today. I don't know do you want to try to come over here? I'd like you to make it. You going to roll in that little buggy? This is my friend Donald McIlvain. A lot of people know him. So, I get so nervous when he stands up. It's like being around that little baby. So, I don't want him to bump his noggin or anything else. So this is Donald. A lot of people know him. We had quite an adventure at BB Hospital on Monday. He had a little golf ball cut off the top of his head. For you golfers, you know what size that is. So, move it. Are you going to sit in that or this? This, okay. So he saw me wearing this Band-Aid, and he thought, I'm not going to let Jim outdo me. I'm going to get a bigger patch on my head. So anyway, he's got this new little seat. Here he is. Please don't trip or fall or anything. Have you got my insurance agent on pins and needles? All right, it's pending. Everything's pending with him. So, but he's doing pretty good. I can't even believe he's using this device. He's okay. Here we go. Let's take a picture first. That way. Smile pretty. Okay. He does not like any form of medicine, but I think they're force feeding him some medicine.
Well, let me tell you about this guy. He had a
Okay.
spot took off his head. He told me there wasn't nothing to it. But I tell you what, I found out different.
Really? I even see the markings are still on your head.
I know it.
How's it been for you?
Not too bad.
The doctor was fantastic. Dr. Swire is who we dealt with. So, Dr. Swire, this is the show I tried to talk you to get involved with right here. So,
They were supposed to operate him on at 11 o'clock.
yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
20 after 6.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
No.
We were out in the waiting room at 8:30 and all the lights are off. They forgot to come tell us he was done. Everything's fine. It was crazy. So, but I'm glad you're doing good. And you drove here this morning.
Yep.
How was that?
Not too bad.
I see him in the parking lot. He said I could barely walk to the vehicle. Oh, and you're driving here? So anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Did you have breakfast yet?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you have?
Scrap and eggs.
Scrap on eggs. Good.
Yeah.
Well, and you got some good people taking care of you. Joanne, his daughter-in-law, is just amazing. And his landlord, Christine. Is it Christine or Christina?
Christina.
Christina is like an angel on earth. They all do a great job. So we're like a team that take care of this guy. So, and he looks out for us and we look out for him. All right, so you're at the first show here.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
Like it.
Good crowd, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of people.
I made the last show and the first show.
Yep. Well, I'm going to let you go. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So if you want to go back to your table, I'm
Anything-
going to let you.
Is there
What?
anything you want to know before I leave?
No, I just want you to have a good day,
Is there
okay?
anything you should know?
No, not right now.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Everything's pending with me. Just please don't trip and fall. All right, so I want to thank everybody that's here. I see Greg Fuller's here, his Queen Esther. Did I say it right? Okay, I see Guada and Brad. I see Frank. And who is that with, what's her name? Melissa. I see Steve Grossman, Frank Knotts, Breakfast Bob, Chris Callio. What was that lady's name? Say it. Joan, the singer and the dancer, Joan. Pat, Snooky, Mr. Ford, Mike Mixon, Julianne Murray. Not Juliana. Okay. All right. Jack Riddle. I see Kevin Short. I see Danita. I see Maria. I see, I don't know everybody else's name over there. Tell me their names. Who else is over there? Oliver. And then who is the young man? What is the little boy's name? Marco. Oscar. Not Oliver. Oscar. All right. Then I see Butch. Who's with Butch? Brian. I can't hear everybody. So, Ryan. Okay. I see Billy Johnson. And I see Ron Hagan. What is your wife's name? Jen. Jenn. Okay, short for Jennifer. All right, and I see Charlie and Betty. So I think I got everybody. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Beaches Restaurant, for allowing me to be here. The town of Milton, we've arrived. You have no idea what's going to happen. We're just going to have a good time. We're out of time. I don't hear the music, but I think we're out of time. Maybe my volume's down. But anyway, Lawrence, thank you for that. And everybody that did things, Mark Johnson, I think he's left, but he played a big role. Thank you, Snooky, everybody. So God bless you all. Have a good weekend. Our first show is just about done. We're done on the radio. So thank you to my Delaware 105.9 audience. 30 seconds. I got 30 seconds left on TV Delmarva. This has been a great show. If you're watching on TV Delmarva, tell your friends to watch the show tomorrow night or whenever he plays it again. It's on Facebook, so we're everywhere. But we appreciate TV Delmarva, all the people that work behind the scenes. We couldn't do it without you. And if you ever want to advertise on TV Delmarva, they're always looking for new customers, okay? I'm advertising and getting great results. I've bought everybody's breakfast, so don't forget to tip and tip generously. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. God bless you. I'll see you. Goodbye.